You like a nigga told me. No kind of shit you ain't outside of me. It's some shit you make break it to me. You hear it with the track, crack, and it's try me. No fucking work, they fuck still not left. You right because you feel in my left. Nigga, have straight strap. Yeah, trust you, but I don't trust that. Give me top five, don't move the top side. Everything we tree, I'm gonna let that fucking rock fly. Early, when the motherfucking rock fly. Hard second, bitch, I got block fly. E7, known for the block five. Big five, known for the mob five. When the killers call, your whole block down. Got this murder shit from some known guys. Smoking hot packs like we sell it outside. Check the show, bitch. We on the fire. Yeah, I got hit, but I ain't never died. Hit that nigga 2 times, then that bitch died. I went to family and we all in the spotlight. Block, the family and we all in the spotlight. Block, I went to family and we all in the spotlight. Block, I went to family and we all in the spotlight. What? And we got the block lights. I work fucking see your boy come and hit it all without a deal. Bitch, I'm back on the street shit. I'm from East Step, nigga, where we kill shit. The thick long, the thick long, pulled up to my nigga in the red dawn. My brother told me leave fucking streets alone. I ain't doing shit till my nigga smoke come back home. I'm on a different shade. I get my mind right. The nigga got front out left, right, and front right. I'm the nigga feel like girl at the red light. I'm about to see the spotlight, bitch. I went to family and we all in the spotlight. Likewise, the family we all in the spotlight. Likewise, with the family we all in the spotlight. We all in the likewise, with the family we all in the spotlight. What? And we got from the likewise. Oh yeah, it's fight night, baby.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. The talk is over. Boxing Baby with the Goon, we back on it again. I got my co-host Marcus with me on here today. I got my man from Uppercut, Chris is in the building. He's team.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's go, y'all. Talk that shit. Let's go.
Hey, man. Hey, that motherfucking weigh-in was so lit. Bruh, that shit gave me goosebumps.
On God, bro.
On God. Everything, bro. That boy came out with that. He came out with that Mr. Carter, and you heard him saying Mr. Cross. Hey, man.
I am him.
I am him. Bro, hey, man, it's finna be bad for your boy tonight, man. Lord, bro.
He's showing out tonight, bro.
Yes, sir.
I don't expect nothing but a masterful performance.
But a masterful performance. Straight up, bro.
Some old Floyd shit, bro.
Straight up,
Point
bro.
to the easy work, baby. Point to the easy
work.
Man, hey, this sound like wishful thinking. Like, hey, you gonna make it hurt worse, bro. Whenever Earl put him in the dirt.
Put him in the dirt.
I can't wait. Hey, it's gonna hurt. Hey, it's gonna hurt.
What he been putting in the dirt, bro?
Exactly. When was the last time he put something in the dirt?
Hey, it ain't even gonna matter now, bro, because tonight fight night. So, hey, we just talking about what's
Chris, I like that, Chris.
We ain't talking about what's the last time. We ain't talking about 40. Hey, this fight night, so we ain't even worried about what happened before today, fam.
Agree. We've been waiting too long for this.
I don't want to hear shit. Bro. I don't want to hear
nothing.
No one excuse that Porter shit they did. I don't want to hear it.
All that shit is out the window, nigga. This is it tonight. This is it.
I'm sending the APB out for all the EJ fans, bro. To get
every last one of them, bro. Where you at? They don't even want
for this. Talk shit for this. Go ahead.
They too scared to come on here, Goon. They can't even get on here.
We want them. We want them on here today.
Where the smoke at? Where is the smoke? Where is the smoke?
Hey,
I got my fish thawing out too. I'm gonna fry me some fish. Live on the show, baby. Live on the show. Did y'all catch the drawing, man?
Hey. Hey,
Did y'all catch my little joint on the first annual? What Chris say?
I don't know. He keep going in and out.
He on that Texas Metro PCS.
Yeah, I'm out in the bonus, bro. No. I'm out in the boonies, bro. I'm out in the boonies, man. Back in my small town. Yeah, I'm back in my small town. The boonies ain't in the metroplex. Yeah.
Pay attention to the road.
Now,
This ain't the time for you to get standing 8. Pay attention to the road. It ain't the time for you to catch no standing 8 or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro. I always gotta hop on with my boy Goon though. No matter what I'm doing, man, I gotta make some time for my boy. So, man, hey, I'm just glad that you keep that same energy, bro. A lot of them ain't got that same energy you got, bro. Like,
hey, look, it's quiet as fuck.
You know, pulling out a bit.
Yeah, you were saying that. You were saying some people pulled out a bet.
Yeah, and you know, so hey, this is the day to just talk about the fight, bro. We ain't worried about what happened before, what had happened.
This is about what's going on today. Yeah.
Exactly, bro.
Hey, I just got out the phone, my boy. My bad.
You said you did what?
I said I just got out the phone, my boy. He in Vegas right now. He talking about how wild that scene is, bro. Like me and him both said like they're like, bro, this could break into the top 5 pay-per-view events all time as far as boxing, bro.
Ooh, it could.
Like,
I mean, I tell you like this: if it don't, it's more important than all those fights.
Damn right. Oh, that's to me that's stated already. That's noted already. But bro, just from the atmosphere and from people that I ain't even think or that weren't even following boxers that I know personally, bro, is looking for this fight. And so, like, you know, and then I heard they had it on CBS, bro. Like, shit. I mean, it's gonna be fucking numbers. It's gonna do some numbers.
Man,
I hope it do, bro. We were just talking about it the other day, man. If it do numbers, we get more of these fights. You know,
oh yeah, definitely.
I hope it do numbers.
Definitely.
Oh, big facts.
So,
big facts.
And this is the way I always showing these suits, bro. You know what I'm saying? That the big fights are worth making. So, I hope, you know, everybody pull up, buy the fight, post your receipt online. If you ain't got nowhere to post it, go to Uppercuts Boxing Nation and post your pay-per-view receipt, man. You know, and support these boys.
Hey. My bad. I ain't mean to cut y'all. Go ahead, bro.
No, you good, fam. I said we can't complain about wanting the big fights, bro, and then not support them when it happens. You know, so we need everybody to show up and support these 2 men, bro.
Right. Hey, yo, you know I'm a chef by trade or whatever, right? So y'all that my little shit I got going on. Like,
you got the fish on deck. You got the fish ready.
Yeah. Oh, that's in the cool. That's coming out later. I'm doing that. I'm doing that right before I get ready to go. But Pete, you know I do my little banquets and stuff. So you know when y'all see me on here, just know let them Spence fans look. Let them Spence fans know. Let them Spence fans know when I'm in here, I'm cooking both ways.
Hey,
we can't even get niggas to jump on with us today, bro. This shit crazy, bro.
They don't want to.
I don't know what's
bro, I
going
couldn't even
on
sleep last night, bro. I was so excited. I couldn't even sleep
last
night.
Bro, what you talking about, boy?
I woke up early as hell this morning, bro. Like about 4:30 this morning, man.
Yeah. Hey, but that's how you can tell, Goon, who really wanted to fight all these years and the ones that was just on the line talking, because you got a lot of boys from both sides real quiet right now. It's fight night.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't keep the same energy. I keep that same energy.
This ain't the time to be quiet. This is the time to crank up.
That's what I told one of the dudes that was a Bud fan. He's like, man, I ain't gonna do no talking right now. I'm gonna talk after the fight. No, sir. We
talk shit all night.
Hell yeah. Fuck that. Win, lose, or draw, bro. We gonna talk that shit.
Damn right.
Yeah. We ain't never winning tonight.
Man, I'm just glad it's happening. I'm glad it's happening, man. I hope Earl don't hurt dude too bad. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, he didn't.
Hey.
No, he didn't. Oh, shit, my man Knockout is in the building. Knockout, what up, though?
Hey, what's happening?
I can't call it, man. I can't call it. Your boy about 6 hours from losing everything.
I want to say real quick, may Bud rest in peace tonight, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Everything stay with him after the fight, because that boy about to get hands put on. I got to run. Peace.
All right, knock out. He wanted to get the last word. You know, we'll let him have that shit, but you ain't gonna be able to run after this motherfucker shit over with, dog.
Oh, they're gonna run. They're gonna be what they call it, incognito.
Hey, bro, I tell you what, they better stop doing podcasts because I'm gonna be on there every day till I'm gonna get my
every time they get up, every time they pull one up, I'm jumping on it.
You already know. You already know. Already.
Hey, but you know what I don't like? You know, I made a post today, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't understand why people want to be boxing fans, but when, you know, because boxing is what? Boxing is physical, right? It's a physical sport. It's the same shit where NFL, they hitting too hard, they pushing on the line too much, you know, you can't touch all that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? This boxing, this is physical, this is the fight game. You know, the whole plant Charlo situation
in the building.
So everybody done made a little post about it, whatever. But you got people getting their feelings about, you know, reposting it. Like, nigga, he got slapped. Everybody gonna post it. Everybody gonna show it. Everybody gonna make fun of it. What is niggas getting their feelings about? Why are you trying to protect the boxer, a nigga that's in the fight game, because he got slapped? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like
they fans, bro, to one side, so they feel like
to one side. Like, damn, bro, like
at all costs.
Right, like that shit it's weird to me, bro.
Feel a certain type of way because it wasn't me getting slapped.
Right.
The fuck? One thing I know for sure is I never let a white boy slap me like that.
Like that, you know what I'm saying? Or anybody. If you
smack
me, bro,
especially a white boy.
Best believe,
especially.
Hey, is that Art Man?
Art Man crazy. Art Man, wow.
Hey,
Art Man.
Shout out to Art Man, bro. Like Art Man.
Shout out to Art Man with the highest
Art
merch.
Man remixed the uppercut logo, bro. He got me looking good, man. Appreciate it, bro. Like, you did a good job, fam.
Hey, and on God, thanks, Art brother. Man, I was gonna hit you up because I want you to tighten my logo up too. I was thinking about that about 3 hours ago. I was driving. I said I had to hit you up on that too.
Just DM me. You know, I got you for sure. I'm still working on that wrestling art that you pay for. So I got you.
Hey, Art Man. What hey, by the way, I love your work. I know I be talking shit and all that shit, but I love your work. That shit fire as fuck. It really is, bro.
Thanks, bro. A lot of folks in Vegas is wearing it right now. And
I know, right?
They waiting for that part 2 of the eye collector shirt.
All I want to know is
you better throw all them motherfucking t-shirts away.
Oh wait, hey, look. All I want to know is what kind of t-shirt is you gonna make for Bud when he put Spence in the dirt?
No, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100. If Bud win, I'm gonna definitely make a.
Yes, sir. You got to.
I'm gonna make a 2-time undisputed shirt. But nigga,
that ain't biting through a little minnow.
The little minnow, yeah.
The little minnow, biting through a little minnow.
Hey, Art Man, hey, DM me your address, bro, so I can give you a shirt on the house, bro. The remix logo you did, man. Just show my appreciation. Like, I appreciate that. So shoot me your address, man.
Who's this that I'm talking to?
This Chris, Uppercuts.
Oh, it's Chris. Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Hey, yo, chat. Hey, I'm finna get out of here right quick because I gotta start this banquet up and they gotta be out by 7. But best believe I'm gonna be right back with y'all, my nigga.
For sure.
All right, y'all stay up,
man. I ain't gonna lie. I've been celebrating early. I'm already sipping some wine, drinking some good, smoking some good shit.
That's what I'm on right now.
Hey, so what's your prediction, Art Man?
How I see it go. At first I had Spence TKO in the 10th round, but now I'm seeing TKO in the 11th round.
What changed your prediction?
What changed my prediction is just seeing how mentally strong Bud is. You know, he gonna fight, man. He gonna stay in there, man, and he's not gonna want to quit. So I feel like it's gonna be up to the doctor to stop the fight. I feel like Spence is gonna break him down. Towards the end of the fight, it's gonna be towards like the 11th round. He's gonna get stopped. That's what I think is gonna happen.
Okay. If they go to the cards, what do you think?
If it go to cards, Spence definitely winning because y'all know that because Bud don't throw that many punches, man.
Okay.
As a Spence,
you want to remember Mayweather didn't either, though, right?
Man, y'all gotta stop bringing up Florida every time somebody says something.
No. I'm just saying. I'm just using greatness for greatness. Come on now, let's be fair. I'm just saying, if you say volume punches, we've seen Floyd diffuse volume punches and through less punches doing it. Now, is that a fact, or am I just capping right
now? No, you keeping 100. You keeping 100.
I mean, like, but is it two different ways of doing it though? Like, cause Floyd was more like a hit and don't get hit, and
right.
Bud is more like a wait and counter punch. So,
Bud is like a get hit, and I'm gonna try to hit you harder after getting hit.
I mean, he does that. I've been watching a lot of his film.
Man,
Definitely
I've
this
been
week.
back watching a lot of. Man, you know what's
Yeah,
crazy, man? My pops is a Bud fan, man. That shit really hurt me, bro.
smart man, bro. Smart man, bro.
He said, son,
Hurt me.
if Spence win, don't cry. I mean, Spence lose, don't cry. I'm like, Pops, Spence ain't losing this motherfucking fight. I really do like Bud, but man, I just feel like
I like them both, bro.
I don't think his body is durable enough to take these type of punches from Spence for 12 rounds straight, bro. I really don't.
Okay. I hear y'all, and every time y'all say that, I feel you, because if Spence on his A game like that, it's gonna be hard for anybody to beat him. But I really rarely hear stuff after that. Like, if he's not able to do that, and if he's just following, not punching while cutting the ring off.
My biggest fear as a Spence fan, and I've been saying it, my biggest fear when it comes to him fighting Bud is Bud hitting him with a counter that just offset his whole motion, his whole game plan. Because you know how Spence,
something that you don't see.
When he turned on, he keeps it going for all 12 rounds until it stops. I feel like if Bud can counter with like a hook or uppercut, he might be able to change the whole outcome of the fight doing that. That's my biggest fear. But if Spence can eat his counter, it's gonna be a long night for Bud Crawford and his fans.
I'm saying though, like, I laugh when people say that if it do go to the cards, there's no way Bud could win. And I'm like,
I ain't trying to hear all that.
ways that he can win like that, bro. I'm like, if you're coming in and throwing a lot of punches and not being effective, meaning you're not landing a lot of them, that's kind of like pointless, especially if I can get in between that and hit you with combinations and get in and out and turning you. So it's ways that Bud neutralize Earl's aggression. And if he does, it's going to have to make Earl start thinking before he wastes punches. If you
let's be real, do y'all think Bud gonna bang it out with Spence, or y'all think he gonna be on his bike trying to box?
In spurts, it'll be in like certain situations. Like if he fight on his own when he's ready to fight, I think that'll be smart. But if he's just trying to just engage because Spence engaging, that's what Spence wants you to do.
We already know who's gonna land the first punch.
Bud.
Spence jab.
Yeah, Spence gonna come out there.
And y'all know it, and everybody know it, man. Because Bud is a slow starter, bro. Let's be real. I didn't watch like 4 or 5 fights back to back, man. From Bud,
I've known a lot of
he a slow starter, but once he's turned on into that dog mode, it's hard to get him out of it.
Yeah, I seen Spence didn't really turn it up to Kale to like that midway through that fifth. And that's why I keep telling people.
Man, Spence said Kell Brook was his toughest fight. And people don't
but if you seen that fight, the first 5 rounds, I probably had it 4-1 for Kale. But after that, it was a wash.
After rewatching that fight, I ain't gonna lie. After rewatching that fight was a tough fight for Spence when it first started off. Because Kell Brook was a big welterweight too.
Yeah, he was huge.
They looked about equal in that damn.
It was that volume, that volume what got to Kell Brook though. Because each just kept coming and coming.
See, you missing one thing too, Chris. That constant, second wind that Iche hit. Remember, I was telling y'all about that the other day. Who can catch their second wind first? When he caught that second wind, he stayed on the gas the whole time.
And that's why Kell Brook said that fight was hard because
you
know, Kell Brook hit Spence with some good shots, but the fact that he just kept on coming back was just too much for him. Because it's like, when you imagine you throwing off your best punches, and normally that makes a fighter, scared or hesitant to throw a punch back at you. But you got a guy, you hit him with your best punch, and he coming right back at you while you trying to reset. It's too much. It's way too much for you.
I can give you something to counter that. What if you're getting hit with punches, but them motherfuckers ain't even hard to the point where it's hurting you or whatever, but it still make you apprehensive to do what you do because the shit is, the dog hand speed is quicker than yours.
But
Do y'all think
but
Bud got more
Brook,
power than Spence at welterweight? Let's be real, because I know he got them knockouts, but let's be real. When it
nah,
comes to power, straight
I
power,
don't.
I wouldn't
I
know, bro. I'm
I
gonna be
don't.
honest.
That's gonna be hard to
Yeah, I
tell.
wouldn't even know. It's hard. Yeah, exactly. I'll be like,
It's
it
gonna be
depends on
hard.
what you're looking at. It depends on what you're looking at.
I think Kell Brook made the same mistake that Ugas made. Whenever they let Earl kick into that fifth gear,
You
that's
stand
when
there,
it's a
you can't
problem,
do it.
bro. You
Yeah,
got it.
yeah,
You
yeah,
let him get to that fifth gear, bro, and that's when you're gonna have some problems. Cause
yeah.
he don't know, like Artman was saying, Earl don't know how to turn it down. Once he get up there, bro, he don't
You
know how to turn
don't.
it down. He's gonna keep
You
coming.
don't.
the only
Yeah,
way to
you
turn
don't.
that down is to counter with some good shit.
And that's what I'm saying. But okay, so this is the first time that he's fighting a fighter like Bud, whereas Danny had power, but Danny feet slow as hell. So Earl was much quicker than Danny. Ugas was quicker than Danny, but the power wasn't there. Mikey was Mikey. Porter was a dog fight, but we all knew that that's what Porter wanted, that style type fight like that. This is the first
Toughest
time.
fight. I'm gonna just say it. Toughest fight to date. From after rewatching all his fights, I say it's Kell Brook. I agree. It was Kell Brook because Kell
Yeah,
Brook was letting it
yeah.
on his ass with some good punches,
Hey,
man.
Porter hurt him too. I watched that fight. If y'all go back and look at that fight in the third
Man,
round,
I just feel like
ooh,
Porter don't got the power to really say he hurt
he
Spence.
was.
He landed a lot, but I don't think he
Yeah,
necessarily hurt him.
Porter just had a whole lot of volume, but Porter got kind of wild too. I think Brook
I'm gonna tell
was
you,
the
if
hardest
you if
fight.
you go back and look at that third round, EJ was definitely hurt.
But if you look at
Definitely.
even Brook back then though, wasn't no other welterweights really trying to fight Brook though, bro. That's why he had to go up to
If
160 fight
anything,
Triple G because they were ducking
I
him.
feel like Brook
EJ
was.
was trying to fight him, bro, and he
EJ
avoided
was, yeah.
EJ and
But
If
money
but
grab.
anything, I feel like Brook had a better performance against Porter than Bud and EJ.
nah,
But
I
that
think
was the
I
that
think
I,
the
was
Porter
before
nah,
fight.
old
I
I'm
think
Porter
I'm
though.
leaning with the Porter fight.
The reason
I
why I
give the
say
Brook
that,
did a
man,
whole lot of
because he
holding,
was
bro.
boxing his ass. He was boxing
Nah,
the
yeah.
hell
Brook
out of his
Brook
ass,
did a
and he
lot of grabbing and holding, bro, like that fight. He just got real rough and rugged with the smaller guy. Kind of like what
Yeah.
Cool Boy should have did with Monster.
but he wasn't taking no damage like Bud and
Right.
Spence was. He
Nah, he did
wasn't.
a bunch of holding and grabbing.
Cornell Goon in the building. What's going on, fam?
What's
So
happening,
who
folks?
y'all think beat Porter better? Who y'all think beat Porter better? Out of
Crawford.
everybody he lost
Bud.
to.
Who beat
Bud.
Porter better or who beat a better Porter?
I got an echo from somebody.
That's the new guy that came in.
All right, when you
The
get ready
new
to talk,
guy.
Goon, just take yourself off mute when you get ready to talk.
Yeah,
Huh? What
I
is
told him that.
echoing?
yeah, you echoing,
Yeah.
fam.
Because you got
What you say,
Keith
Arman?
Thurman beat Sean Porter, Kell Brook beat Sean Porter, Spence, and Bud. Who do y'all think had the best performance out of all of them?
I would have to go with Bud because it's tough.
Man, Crawford was whooping his ass.
Yeah,
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
I think Bud had the better performance against Porter, but I think that EJ fought the better Porter. Does that make sense? Like I think Bud because Bud, I mean, he knocked him down twice and then eventually got him out of there. So
You
his
don't think
performance
Keith
is
Thurman
better.
fought the better Porter though?
Keith Thurman
Oh,
fought a better
I
Porter
told
than Bud
somebody
did.
that. I told
That's what
somebody
I'm
that,
saying.
bro.
Yeah,
I
people
had
be
told
sleeping on
somebody
that Keith Thurman versus Porter fight. Keith Thurman was putting in some
But
motherfucking
I
work.
think, but my point is the Porter that Bud fought that dude was pretty much done, bro. He was retired. I mean, he was on the way out.
Yeah, he said he
He
had
was
to
on
get
that. That's a fact,
here
Goon.
emergency
we
That's
surgery
a
on
fact.
his
So
go.
hip.
did he not retire fight night?
Did
Yes
he
or
not
no?
get in that ring?
But did he retire fight night?
No. Did he get in that ring?
I never said Bud didn't fight him, Goon. What I'm saying
No,
is
no.
he fought
I'm just saying.
no.
I go with stuff in the square
I'm
circle.
not saying that Bud didn't fight him. I'm saying is dude said he knew he was gonna retire before the fight, and he did that. That's
Hey,
what
tell
happened, bro.
Dude Cheese he
So
gotta
why
mute
did
his
they fight
mic,
him then?
man.
Hey, but yeah, dude got to mute his mic though.
I muted
That's
it
my
for him.
bad.
I muted it. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, why did he get in the ring then?
What you mean?
Nigga, because the
He was
bills
cashing
need to
out.
be paid. What you mean?
Yeah,
No, bro, we
cashing out.
can't do that, bro. We can't do that, bro.
He
We
did
can't
do
do that.
that though, Goon.
We can't do
You act
that,
like
bro.
he
He
didn't
got in
retire
the
after the
ring
fight.
and fought, bro. If you won, y'all wouldn't have said that, bro. You can't do that, bro. We can't
Nah,
do that.
Nah,
he,
bro. Okay, Bibbs. Let's keep it 1,000. Yes, he agreed to get in that ring with that man, and he fought. But we're not gonna sit here and act like the Porter that fought Bud was the same Porter that fought Spence. It just wasn't.
facts.
It just wasn't.
Why wasn't he? Why, I'm gonna ask you this. I
Because
already
Even
know
his daddy said it,
why
Goon.
wasn't
His
he?
daddy, his trainer said it,
Hey,
and then he
listen,
said
man.
he knew he was gonna stop the fight before the fight.
Listen. That man got in the
So did
ring,
Kenny
bro.
not say? Did
I
Kenny
don't
not
do.
say that Porter was working out,
I
bro,
heard
watching the
everything they
clock?
said. I heard everything they
Okay,
said.
then,
But
bro.
at the end of the day, that man got in the ring and he fought. So I got to judge it by whatever happened in the middle of the ring. Had Bud lost,
But we giving him his credit
he
though,
would
Goon.
have lost.
We said Bud had the better performance, but again, he didn't fight the better Porter.
think
Okay.
about it. The Porter that fought Spence was a champion trying to keep his belt, bro.
Okay.
Tip top shape.
He was
I know what I want
he
to
was
say on this.
bro. He
The
got
question was the
insulted
art
by
man.
Spence.
The question was the art man, but listen, bro. Listen.
I'm listening.
If you're taking Porter versus EJ and Porter versus Bud, Porter is not going to fight Bud the same way he fought EJ, bro. He's not going to fight that way because of the styles make fights.
And two, he
Bud
wasn't in shape though. He wasn't in shape when he fought Bud though, bro.
I'm sorry.
He wasn't in shape when he fought Bud either though, bro. He was.
All right, bro. I don't do
Have
this.
you ever,
I'll let y'all have it.
have
I
you
don't
ever
do this.
seen
I'll
Sean
let y'all
tire out, bro, in a fight the way he did with Bud? Honestly, have you ever seen him tire out that way, bro? Ever?
Ever.
Look,
Nigga was
bro. I keep
tired
it
in
in
the
the ring,
4th
bro.
round.
Yeah. Answer the question, Goon. Was he tired? Have you ever seen him
I
tired, bro?
said I'll let y'all have it because I don't like that excuse stuff, bro. I was like, whoever won. They won, bro. They got in the
I mean,
ring.
we giving Crawford his
Bud
credit,
can
bro.
hold his head high.
It's not about Crawford. It's not about
Man,
Crawford at all. It's just the excuse. It's not about. It had nothing to do with Bud Crawford at all. But it got more to do when after these fights, people
the
make
real
these
question is,
narratives and stuff, bro. And I hate
y'all
that
know.
shit. It's just the
Let
winner won.
me bring something up, y'all. Let's switch the subject real quick. Y'all notice
Okay.
that when it comes to the highlights of Bud fights, they not showing the Avanesian fight. Why is that?
That was on the other channel though.
You
Black
think just
Prime.
because it's on BLK Prime, that's why?
Copyrights and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just
Because I ain't gonna lie, last fight it looked like Bud legs wasn't all the way there. That could just be that fight, but it looked like, how they say the first thing to go is your legs.
oh
I was
yeah,
not, I wasn't
athleticism.
seeing the Bud legs in that fight, not at all. He was
But
looking stationary. Maybe because he was just fighting a guy like that, but I don't know.
It could be that. It could be that he getting older. The older you get, you try to move less. I.e., even Floyd said it. Roy Jones, all of
like,
it. You
like
move less.
all BS aside, if the same Bud that showed up to fight Avanesian, fight Earl, it ain't going 10, fam. You can book it.
Well,
You can book it. If that same guy
you can
show up,
book it.
if that same guy show up that fought Avanesian, and I seen Avanesian have him on his back foot and stuff like that, that dude
Shoot,
ain't
I
going
said the
10.
But
same.
I ain't gonna lie.
Easily
But
show
the
up
more
that fought
boxing,
Porter.
the more boxing I've been watching though throughout these years, I'm starting to realize that you just necessarily can't just judge a guy off his last fight. I feel like you got to judge him off his last 3 fights because a totally different person can show up on fight night than the last fight.
Styles make fights, bro. Styles make fights. Always, but shit. Hey,
We
Chris,
gotta
I
look at
feel
we gotta
if,
look
if,
at
if
Bud.
EJ
What was
fight Bud the
Bud's
same
last
way.
3 fights?
Hold on, Art man.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
feel if EJ fight Bud the same way he fought Porter, that he'll lose. You see how that go? Because he
Yep.
got hit a
But if
lot.
he fight him the same way he fought Ugas, he gonna win.
No, I agree, Goon. I said the same
Yeah,
thing.
because I'm saying that because he got hit a lot in that fight. That's the only
Well, he
reason
just
I'm
wasn't
saying.
locked in though. Remember, he had a lot of stuff going on outside the ring that he wasn't taking care
I'm
of.
only
That he
judging
had
in the
to
ring.
himself.
Look, I'm only judging in the ring because he got hit a lot in that fight.
Yeah. I think he was, and there was a fat camp too. Remember, there was another fat
I
camp, but
feel like
he knew he was that much better than Porter,
I
and
feel
he could
like the
still
Bud
beat him.
that
But
fought
that EJ
Porter.
can't show up tonight, bro. If that EJ show up tonight, he gonna get his ass whooped. And I'm an EJ fan.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
The
bro,
EJ
like,
who
I'm just saying
fought
because he got
Garcia
hit
can't
a
show
lot.
up tonight.
I'm just saying because he got hit a lot. You can't get hit a lot with a sharpshooter like Bud.
if dude that show up, if dude that fought Ugas show up tonight, bro, it might be bad for Bud, bro.
That fought Ugas?
If that dude that Paul Luger show up tonight, it's gonna be bad for Bud.
Okay, I'm hoping he show up because I want the best EJ. I don't want the worst EJ.
I
I
think
want
you're
the
gonna
best.
get it. I think they both bring the best out of each other.
What's up with this news of Bud having to cut down a couple pounds?
I heard it wasn't true, but
You heard it wasn't true? Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I can't really speak on it. I heard it wasn't true, but I don't know.
It don't even matter now, though. Dude made weight.
Well, I mean, the official one is the one that counts, though. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? So, like, even if he did do that or whatever, when you come back for that last one, that's the one that counts. Now, if you come in over on that, then you get everything that people say you is, all that shit. But like, if you make the weight, to me, you made the weight.
And that could have been a couple of different things too, by the way, because sometimes if the scales ain't calibrated right, it might show him being off a little bit too. It might be more than just him being over, if he was. But I mean, he showed up in the official way and he looked all right to me. So, you know, they ain't really no excuse.
I said he looked all right to me. I was like, shit, it looked like it, you know. I don't know, but damn, bro. Like, hey, Chris. So look, check it out. I'm gonna be changing the logos a little bit on uppercuts tomorrow after Bud win, bro. You know,
man, you gonna hey, Art man. Hey, my membership gonna cut in half after probably about midnight Central Standard Time. They all gonna be jumping out the group, going straight to the mental institution.
I know.
Hey, I can't wait. I can't wait to see the look on y'all face. I'm gonna rub it in y'all face, bro. I'm gonna call you in the middle of the night, bro. If I wake up in the middle of the night, take a piss, I'm gonna call you.
You know what I think is gonna happen? You know what I think is gonna happen? I think they're gonna become super
balance issues lately too, man. And Danny fight, Bogus fight. What's up with his balance, man?
After this Bud fight, they're gonna become super Boots fans and super Shakur Stevenson.
No, hey, nice try. I done already told y'all. As soon as Bud win, they all going to Boots side. I said they all going to Boots side, bro.
I don't think so, because I think this is gonna be both of them last fight at 47.
Welterweight, yeah.
So I don't even think. And you know, I like Boots. I think Boots is a great talent, but you know, I still think that you know I need to see a little bit more before you know.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If I was in Spence or Boots or Bud situation, I would not fight that nigga Boots. I don't give a fuck.
I'd rather fight him not a lady.
Because win, lose, or draw, you gonna take some damage in that fight.
Shoot, I think Earl and Bud will fight him. If the money right, he is. But the money right, I think Earl and Bud.
I don't think the money will be right compared to the options they might have, like Canelo, Charlo's on you could think about it. I've never seen that before. The welterweight undisputed winner has a chance of fighting the super middleweight undisputed champion. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I know. I think that fight gonna be better than what people think it is. Some people think that Charlo's gonna go in there and get pummeled over, and I think that you know it's gonna be a more competitive fight than people think.
It better not look like Fulton versus motherfucking Inouye, because that shit was some crazy shit. I ain't gonna lie, that shit disappointed the hell out of me.
All right, man. When is you gonna listen to the Goon, bro? I be telling you about these boxing picks, man. You just
look.
What is it gonna take for you to start listening
all that? Look. Y'all can say all that, but y'all know damn well in y'all hearts y'all did not think the fight was gonna play out like that.
Shit, me and Goon both
did. I actually said it on the show before they fought. Yeah, me and Chris both said.
They said
play out like that. Y'all can say stoppage, but to say that y'all felt like Fulton was going to be gun shy and not throwing anything.
I said a brutal stoppage.
Hey, I just said he was gonna get knocked out, and he did, bro. I ain't know how. I knew he was gonna get knocked out because he ain't got enough power to
keep that. The fact that he wasn't even throwing shit was just like, nigga, I was so disappointed in that nigga.
Okay, so this is just an example of what I said earlier. Earl is a volume puncher. What if he's throwing a lot of punches, not hitting? Let's just say he threw 100 punches out of 2 rounds or whatever, and he only landed, let's just say 10. Throwing a lot of punches, ain't hitting shit, and you dealing with a sharpshooter like Bud with quick hands and quick feet, turning these different angles, bro. And I've seen you get hit a lot in that fucking Porter fight and fights where you shouldn't have took the hits that you hit.
Bud got hit a lot in that Porter fight too. Like, what we talking about?
But did you see EJ's face after the Porter fight?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay,
But,
okay.
but
So
you
that's what I'm
know,
saying.
and then that conversation of who fought the better version, has to come up. But if you want to keep it 100,
Okay, I take
even
that.
if you
Good
want to
point.
keep it 100, I never seen no top contender, not champion. I ain't never seen a top contender beat up on motherfucking Spence the way motherfucking Mean Machine beat up on Bud. Let's be real. I rewatched that fight
Come
twice.
on, bro.
Golly.
It wasn't
God.
like that now. Come on, bro.
Hey,
Are we
and
doing
not only
that?
that, hey, Art Man, you forgot after that, Mean Machine went on to get beat up by a prospect in Virgil Ortiz.
Yeah.
That show
So,
you
But
how
no,
bad
but
the
to keep it
contender is.
100, he
Virgil
hurt Virgil
trash?
Ortiz too.
Is Virgil Ortiz trash? And
No, bro,
every fight that he
man, I'm
won
in
by
Dallas.
knockout?
I'm a represent Virgil, but what I'm saying is Virgil got him out there
Okay.
quicker than Bud did. So obviously
Hey,
not
yeah,
trash.
you ain't never the same after Bud beat you, bro.
Man,
Look at
Nah,
that.
then you had that
I ain't gonna
wedding.
do. I ain't gonna do Mean Machine like that. I feel like honestly, because people be like, okay, he no name, nobody know him. I feel like he's a solid contender. That's exactly what he
Yeah,
is.
I'll take that. I'll take
Yeah,
that.
I like Mean Machine. Hey, I've had talks with Mean Machine, bro. See that ain't with him.
I just feel
He
like
cool people.
You know that
I
boy
just
from
feel
Dallas,
like
Ortiz, is
if
stomping, bro.
he
He's
had
stomping
some
everything.
legit power, let's be real. If he had some legit power, it'd have been a bad night for Bud, for real, for real, for real. Because Bud, he was eating unnecessary fucking right
Hey,
hand.
he knocked Avanesian out.
Who?
Mean Machine did.
What?
Yeah, he knocked out Machine.
Oh man,
He knocked Avanesian out. That's how bad that fight was that Bud fought Avanesian, bro. Like you went and fought somebody that got knocked out by,
man, I didn't even
by
know
people
that.
that you
But
already
Man,
whooped.
you see,
he got to
And
fight him,
not only
bro.
did that, he paid him step aside money to fight him. Like that's bad, bro.
What's that?
Yeah,
but I don't know. I don't think Mean Machine would have lasted a couple rounds with Spence. I think Spence would have got him out of there.
yeah, that would look like Ocampo,
Okay,
bro.
okay. And I love talk like this. You say you think Spence would have got him out of there. So why Spence ain't been getting niggas out of there then?
He has.
It's gonna be
I mean,
tougher, Goon,
without
when you
Ugas,
fighting better competition.
without Ugas, bro, when was the
Yeah,
last time?
you see
When you
when
fight
they
better
see, I love
competition,
when
then
I
the knockout
love
will slow down.
I understand all that, but y'all just tried
No,
to
you don't
create
understand
a
it, Goon.
grizzly bear.
I love
Hold on,
when you
let
bring
me
that
finish.
up because y'all acting like
Let me land the
he
plane.
didn't just stop
Hey, look,
somebody in his
let me
most
let,
recent
let
fight.
me let, let me land the plane because if Bud didn't stop Porter, then I guess EJ didn't stop
Did
Ugas.
Bud
But I'm
stop
not one of
Porter
those.
or
I'm
did
not one of
Kenny
those guys.
stop
He
Porter?
stopped them. He stopped them. He
Man, the
stopped
dude
them.
was literally
He
banging on
won. He
the canvas.
won.
He was banging on the canvas with his feet when his daddy called the fight, bro. Let's not
Okay,
go
so
there.
Ugas could have continued then. Now watch how we move
The
the goal.
doctor
So
stopped
Ugas
that
could have
fight.
continued.
The doctor stopped
So
it.
what's the difference between a doctor and a trainer,
Because
bro? It's no difference. It's no
Ugas fought
difference.
a whole round with a broken face, bro,
Oh
and
my
his eye was
God. They
close shut and was
never
getting
answered a question.
flattened.
It's a simple question, bro. It was a simple question.
So
What's the
so
difference between a
Porter had to
doctor
go
and a
did Porter
trainer?
had to go straight to the hospital after he got the ring? Or the Ugas?
Listen, brother, I'm asking the question.
No,
What's
no,
the
answer the
difference
question.
between a doctor and a
No, I'm
trainer?
gonna
They
answer.
both
I
This
want
get
to
how
stopped
these
answer
in
the
Bud
place,
question. I
fans
want to
bro.
do.
answer the
This
question.
how these Bud fans do, bro. They try to deflect and
This
change
is
the
how
narrative.
you do. I just
Nah,
asked a
nah,
simple
nah.
question.
Gibbs,
I
One
ask
just
me a
man
asked
went
a
straight
question.
to the
simple
hospital
question.
after the ring, and the other one
Oh
got
my
down.
God.
Fucked up.
Go, you finished,
No, no,
bro.
no. I want
You
to ask
finished,
me the
bro. Because
question.
I
What's
just
the
asked a
question?
simple question, bro.
What's the
What is the
question, man?
difference between the corner throwing it or the doctor? It's no difference. It's the same, literally, it's the same thing, bro. It's
No,
the
it's
same
not,
thing.
Goon.
Both men got the win. It's the same thing.
It's
No,
both
because
a TKO, but when you look at
bro,
the context of it, you
the
know it's
doctor is a
different.
medically trained person, bro. He's seen something
Understood.
from going in
It's
a
three
fight.
people that can stop it: the doctor, the trainer, or the referee. Come on, y'all. Y'all not talking to nobody that don't know boxing, bro. What do y'all
So,
mean? This is wild. I
so
can't even believe
yes or no? Okay,
you
answer the question.
arguing that, bro.
One guy went straight to the hospital after the fight. Which one?
Most guys go to the hospital after the fight. When Abenesia got
Okay,
knocked
okay,
out, they
fine.
had to go there to get checked out too.
Man,
Yeah, because he got
that
hit
dude
with
said
them
his eye was
goddamn
bleeding for
them
2 days
Tyson
after the fight.
Fury 2.0s. That's why he had to go to the hospital. The
Look,
busted
if
ass
you're
glove.
telling me that one guy could have continued, and I'm showing you that the other guy was continuing trying to fight, but the guy corner threw it in or the doctor stopped it, it's the same thing, fellas. I don't even understand why we even argue. That's the same thing.
Nah, bro.
But the
I
question
get
is,
it though.
why
You
did
a fan
Bud
of the
get
other
dropped
guy,
by
but
Mean
it's
Machine
it's,
though?
it's the same thing.
It's
I
it's
Why?
get you.
Wait. Why did Bud get dropped by Mean Machine though? That's what I really want to know.
Did he get dropped? Did they rule it a knockdown?
Did they rule it a knockdown? No.
Yeah.
Was it a knockdown? Yes.
Okay. But
Yeah.
it
yeah,
wasn't ruled a
but
knockdown.
but they can go both ways though, Art man, because Earl was on the ropes against Ugas when Ugas caught him. You know what I'm saying? And that should have been, and the ropes held him up right there.
And
Nah,
that's the
I'm not.
same
I'm not
thing.
gonna say that's a knockdown. You know why? Because the ref yelled break
Oh,
prior
he
to
did.
that shit happened.
He
He
did. He
did.
said he was in motion. And I
Hey,
asked Lawrence
bro,
afterwards. He said he
you
was in
can't
motion.
slow the shit down in your head though, bro. Like, I
I'm
mean, I
telling.
probably would have made that mistake too.
Well, Ugas probably don't understand what break mean though. You know, he don't understand that, bro. He just
He know
probably
what that
think.
shit mean, bro. He
Yeah,
been
he
all
know.
over the
He
world
got. He
fighting. He
know
know what
he
that
had
shit
to get
mean.
one off.
Yeah, you know what that shit mean. Hey, Uga's been all over the world fighting. You know what that shit mean.
That nigga been boxing all his damn life, nigga. He know what the fuck break
Hey,
mean. He ain't heard that shit.
hey, but that was his downfall though, because after that, goddamn, that probably was almost the last
But
lick he got in the fight.
are we
He
gonna
got beat
talk
from
about
pillar to
how?
post.
Meaningful one.
Are
Meaningful
we gonna
one.
talk about how even though he got punched in that round, he didn't even lose that round?
Yeah, he
When
did on the
Bud got
card though.
punched on by Mean Machine, he lost that round.
Hey man, you lose rounds sometimes, bro. It's boxing. You get hit
Uh,
sometimes. You get buzzed sometimes. You might even get dropped sometimes.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
man.
but
On the
Mean Machine.
caliber Bud and Spencer's, you can't be losing rounds to
Okay,
no
so
contenders.
you digging your grave with that. That's what I'm saying, bro. You got to give these fighters credit because if it don't come out good for you, you know all this shit coming back. Because you let a nigga beat you that ain't fought nobody. A little
I
nigga that's
know,
scared
I
with this
know. Trust me,
135
I
and all
know.
that, like, it's gonna be trouble.
Nah,
And
Goon.
you
Nah,
know
Goon.
that's what I
You
love
ain't finna
about
do
this
that, Goon.
sport. That's
Goon,
what
you
I
ain't
love
finna.
I'm
about this
telling you,
sport
I'm gonna
because they
bring up
about to
all
handle
that
it.
shit. I'm
They
gonna
about
bring
to.
up all that shit.
So is he not considered one of the best fighters in the world?
Hell yeah.
Hell
Okay,
yeah, both of
so
them.
he got
No, but
regardless
I'm
of the
going off y'all narratives though. Or the
no,
people, not y'all, but you know, the
I
people
see
that be
what
on.
no, I see where you're going with it, but what I'm saying is, no, he hadn't fought good competition, but at the same time, bro, that doesn't diminish the fact that he's a great fighter. Like, I'm a Spence fan, but just because we don't think, in our opinion, that he's fought good competition on paper, that doesn't diminish the fact that he's a great fighter, bro.
You know how I judge it as well.
Bingo,
The
bingo.
way I judge it as well is even though you fighting certain guys that may not be top caliber guy, I look at it on how you beat that guy because some guys go in there with journeymen, and that should be a long fight for their ass. Some fighters, when you're elite, you let it be known that you are elite. That this guy did
Styles
not
make fights,
belong in the ring with you early, and Bud's been able to do that. Besides that Jose Benavidez fight.
Styles make fights, fellas.
But he let it know that this guy's not supposed to be in the ring with me.
Styles make
But
fights,
that's
fellas.
his own fault that he had no competition because he didn't want to re-sign with Top Rank, knowing they didn't have no
I
welterweight.
know. But you know what it is? You just don't know Bob Arum's heart. You remember when he said that shit?
Oh yeah,
Y'all remember
he made all the
y'all
excuses
remember
for Bob.
y'all remember when Bud said that? Y'all don't
Yeah.
know Bob's Arum heart. That's why he re-signed with that nigga. Yeah, a lot of people don't remember that. I remember that shit. Go look it up. That's what
So
he
what were
said.
you talking about in reference to what? In reference to what?
When they asked him about Bob Arum saying something about re-signing. No. Yeah. Matter of fact, when Bob Arum was talking shit about him,
Uh,
that's when he said, y'all just don't know Bob's Arum Hart. Look it up. Google it.
Yeah,
okay, so
yeah, but that was kind of
y'all,
hypocritical of Art, man, because he said that, and then as soon as he left him, he sued him. So
I know, and that's the crazy part, man. You know why Bud fans want this fight, want Bud to win this fight
business,
so
bro.
bad? Look,
It's a business, bro.
let me tell you, you want to know why Bud fans want this fight, we want him to win so bad? It's because all that bullshit they've been putting up with for years, if Bud loses this fight, they gonna have to sit there and deal with it. These niggas was capping for BLK Prime, all that saying
they
Al
don't even
Haymon
talk
was
about
What if he
BLK
this,
going in
Prime.
and doing?
all that. So
But
Bud
Armin, what if he
has to
going in and
win.
handle his business though? What if he going in and handle his business then? How's the other way gonna look? You always gotta look at it the other way around too.
Man, if Spence loses this fight, he gonna move up. Most likely he gonna become a champion again. That's that.
No,
Bud
but I'm
needs
saying
this
like for
W.
all the trash talking on both sides, like either way, either side is waiting, just like Chris said, like I said. So it's basically the same thing. It's just whoever loses, they know they gotta wear that. Because they gonna bring up everything that everybody been saying on both sides. It's coming out. Trust me, I know I'm gonna be one of the one that's saying it.
You know, on Twitter right now, they got this thing called bookmark where you can save all the tweets and post. Man, under every Spence Crawford prediction, there's several bookmarks. Niggas are saving tweets because
Yeah,
they are
yeah.
ready to
See?
talk they shit.
That's my point exactly. That's my point exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Man,
just for me,
everybody ready to talk
hey,
that
art
shit.
man. For me, it's just as this simple for me. It's just simple for me. I'm gonna get my kicks off all the shit they saying about how little dog was and all that shit. And like, dog, I done seen Pacquiao come up and do it. I done seen Floyd do it. It's been countless motherfuckers that moved up and weight and won. There's been a lot of them that ain't made it and lost. But the point is, they're like, it's impossible for this dude to win. So I'm going. That's where I'm at with it. Like, it's the boxing for me. You know, I'm just like, man, this man got these amount of bullets in his gun. This man got these many. I'm going with the mother with the most bullets, bro.
Hey,
And I feel
Goon.
he's
Hey,
what up, though?
I got a question for you. If
Yup.
you're Derek James right now, what are you telling EJ in preparation for the fight to come out victorious against Crawford?
First and foremost, stay focused. No memory lapses. You fighting for 3 minutes at a time. We're gonna come out there. We're gonna work this jab. We're gonna cut the ring off. We're gonna throw punches too. We're not just gonna follow this guy. And every chance I get close to him,
What
hips,
punches
from
though?
arms, body, head, maul him, push him around, and get your respect early and start off fast.
What punches? Just the jab?
So
No, we're using the whole arsenal, bro. What you mean just jab? I'm gonna get in
Artman,
with the jab. I'm gonna get in with the jab.
I'm just
I'm working
saying.
my way
I
in
feel
with
like
the
you
jab.
got to be more specific than that.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the jab. I'm gonna double up on the jab. I'm closing the distance with the jab. That might be just a throwaway punch just to get me closer. But once I get closer, I'm working, and we're
Now,
gonna push the hit rate up.
all
now,
Try
right,
to take
now,
me.
Gibbs,
now
ask me the
I'm
same
gonna ask
question.
you, Artman, I'm gonna ask you. So if you're Bomac, because you're a Spence fan, if you're Bomac right now, what are you telling Bud to come out victorious against Spence?
Start off southpaw. First things first. Start off southpaw. Go in there, hit him with the jab. Dip under. Get real close in the inside and hit him with the right hand, looping overhand right hands. Because I noticed as a Spence fan, I noticed that Spence does drop his left a little bit. He definitely do. And that right hand, every time Spence been a little bit of hurt, it's been because of that right hand.
Right hand.
And I feel like if Bud goes in there and he's blinding him with the jab, shoot, kind of do what Anui was doing, kind of shoot the jab at the stomach, so he can keep his hands down, thinking that you're about to hit him with a left to the stomach, and then you pop him up top with a jab and then hit him with a right hand or right hook. Actually,
Yeah, because you said
that's what
southpaw.
I would be going for if I was a Bud fan, or coach or whatever, or Bud. I'll be doing that. But if I was Spence or Derek James telling Spence what to do, man, I'll tell him, dog, walk this nigga. Don't let him breathe at all. Jab, 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 body, body, body.
You gonna be able to
Push him
keep up
against
that
the
pace for
ropes.
12 rounds?
Make it real physical. Push him against the ropes and just start ripping that body left and right. Even if you don't land on the kidneys or whatever, hit that motherfucker on the side, his hips, make it hurt. Punch everything on that dude. His arms, all that.
Chris, you gotta
That's what
give
I
us your
tell Spence.
breakdown for both too.
And that's exactly what I'll be training for if I was Spence. To go in there and dog walk a nigga. Like, I think Spence was working out with them the weight vest or whatever in the hot
But
sun.
like,
Yeah. He gotta get into
Chris,
that
give
mode.
us your breakdown for both of them, Chris. We gave you ours. Give us yours.
Yeah, go ahead.
For I if I so I mean I if I was Derek James, like Artman said, you be the bigger man. Be the bigger man. Don't go in there and try to outbox a lightweight. You know, use your size, use your strength, stay fundamentally sound. Jab to the body, keep stabbing to the body, because that's gonna open up the top. Because I do notice with Bud, that right hand is there, bro. The overhand right, he there to be hit. If you go back to all of his fights, everybody caught him with one in the last 4 fights. Sean caught him with a good one, bagged him up. Avanesian caught him with one, bagged him up. Jose Benavidez caught him with one, from some and backed him up. And be the bigger man. Do not get comfortable in there, because what Bud does is he use he take what you do great and use it against you. You go in there and trying to, beat up, bulldoze him and bulldoze him, and then you get comfortable. Once you start get comfortable, that's when he gonna catch you with something you don't see. And you just gotta have control, aggression. If I'm Bud, no matter and Bo Mac talking to Bud, bro, no matter what, do not sit in the phone booth and exchange with this guy. It might be bad for you. Use your talent. You're the more talented guy. You're the more talented guy. You're the one with more weapons in your arsenal. Use them. Use them. Don't lose focus. When you get hit, don't worry about getting your lick back right then. You get it back later. Stick to the game plan. And whichever one that can stick to the game plan will be the one that's gonna win this fight, y'all. But I just got a bad feeling somebody gonna get hit and they're gonna say the hell with the game plan and start slugging it out.
Deontay Wilder.
That's what I'm saying. Be something
go
like
out the window. Go out the window.
Yeah. If they do that though, but if it turns to a slugfest, I do favor EJ though.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, if Bud go in there to say fuck it, and we know, and here's the thing, Bud's fights, man, we see it. He turns up when niggas hit him, man. If he gets hit a good time, he like, nah, fuck that. I ain't gonna let this shit ride. I'm about to go at him. If he go in there and do that with Spence, man, he gonna be pissing.
EJ don't do that, and because I've just watched 3 EJ fights yesterday. What happened? So EJ don't do that either.
He do, but I feel like his pressure. I feel like his pressure is more educated. It's not blind. I'm going there and out dog this nigga.
He try to get his lick back too after he get hit with a good shot. Trust me, I'll be on that film.
I mean, with EJ, he constantly coming anyway. So whether he get hit or not,
I'm talking about after he gets hit. I'm talking about like a flush hit with a crowd thinking that it's something. What does he do right after that, bro? You just said it earlier too, Chris, as a matter of fact.
But the real question is, what does Bud do when niggas is pressuring him? Back foot, Bud. Look at that when he fought Porter.
To the side, create angles. I've seen him do it.
Hey, what Earl biggest advantage is, bro? He can bust through the guard. Like, you know how Bud was coming up through that with that high guard. Porter couldn't get in it, so he was trying to get around it and jumping and stuff like that.
Shit, Drake, you see me, bro? I held it down, bro. They tried to jump your brother, bro.
Hey, what? Hey, Drake, he needs you, bro. Me and Art man been jumping him. Hey, left and right.
Drake. Hey, Drake. Let me. Drake.
Is that
Drake?
Yeah. He in the fetal position, holding top of his head.
Yeah.
Me and Art
Drake,
man
I'm gonna ask you this, Drake. What's the difference between a doctor stopping the fight or your corner stopping it?
It ain't no difference.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you another question. What's the difference between a referee stopping the fight, the doctor stopping the fight, or your corner stopping the fight?
It ain't no difference.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
Man, you and Drake had already arranged that before he got on.
No.
Okay, Drake.
No.
What do you call a guy?
You see how they do us?
I swear that we didn't talk about a stoppage. It's a stoppage.
I'm here cooking fish, bro. I'm here getting my fish together, bro. It's fish fry over here tonight, baby.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, panel? How y'all doing? Who am I talking to? Who? Chris?
Trico Bay, the Brooklyn.
Hey.
You talking to Art? You know you talking to Art, man.
Hey, Art, how you doing out there in Minnesota, man? It's snowing there, ain't it?
Nah, it ain't snowing right now.
Where Prince at? I know he really ain't dead, man. I know Prince ain't dead.
He gone.
Man, Prince gone. Drico, let it go, bro. Prince been gone.
Okay, I'm sorry, man. No purple rain. Okay. All right. What was the question, though, Art?
My question is, what do you call a guy who gets dropped by a no-name fighter?
What do I call a guy that got dropped by a no-name fighter?
You call him Bud Crawford. That's what you call him.
Oh, yeah. Who was the no-name fighter that you speaking of, though?
Mean Machine, Green Beans.
Wait a minute. You talking about the Olympic alternate Green Machine?
No, he talking about the guy that went on and got beat up and knocked out by a prospect quicker than Bud.
He was the Olympic
alternate. Oh, okay. Okay, because y'all do realize that
though, because they always bring up Ugas beating Bud in Olympics and Spence. We can't bring up Spence made the plane ride over there.
Yeah,
he ain't do shit. You know
He
what I'm
ain't do
saying?
nothing. That's why I said. That's why I said. He was an
But what's
alternate.
up with Bud going down there all 12 with a guy with one leg?
Well,
One leg, bro.
Benavidez is a good guy, and
Hold up. Hold the fuck up. How many legs did you see in there, Art man?
Stop stealing
Art
my
man.
words, Goon.
I seen one leg at 100% and the other at 30%.
Okay, when
Well,
he fought Danny, what did you see? How many legs did you see then?
I seen 2 legs.
And you mean to tell me Danny couldn't stop him?
Danny
Y'all
not in the same hold on. Danny not a Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford's
Oh,
better
so
than
let's take that
motherfucking
Danny
Danny.
away from EJ
Yeah,
off the
so that's
resume.
what I'm saying.
Let's take that win off the resume then, since you just said that. Let's take that off. You see,
Nah,
I bet you don't
that
want to
you
do
ain't
that.
taking it off. I'm just
I
saying
bet
that
you don't
Bud.
want to do that.
I'm admitting Bud is a
I,
better fighter
ha,
than
You
Danny
gotta walk them
Garcia.
into
Of
that
course he
motherfucker.
is. Of
have
course he
you
is.
ever seen Benavidez get stopped before Terrence Crawford stopped him, or after Terrence Crawford stopped him? I'll answer it for you. No, you haven't.
Mm.
You, because he's a good fighter, and I brought this up before. Benavidez was heralded as to be the next what's his name um um yeah, Julio Cesar Chavez. He was heralded to be him, bro. He was sparring Manny Pacquiao when he was 16 years old. I don't think y'all realize who Benavidez is or who he was. You know, he was a big welterweight too. You know, as we can see now, you know, he was a big welterweight. It took Terrence Crawford all 12, but that just shows his endurance and that you know he's dangerous. Not only 1 through 5, but he's also dangerous 6 through 12.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Don't talk. They ain't talking that boxing again. Here we go.
But
You know.
that shows you how bad that like that Avenesian stuff was, bro. Like even Lamont Peterson. Hey, Green Beach knocked out. So the guy you talking about knocked out Avenesian, bro, and Bud went and fought him, knocked him out, and started hooping and hollering and stuff. Lamont Peterson whooped him. Like, man, that was bad. And then you paid him step aside money.
You talking
Lamont
about
Peterson,
the
the same Lamont Peterson that Earl swole up. Like,
yeah, one foot out the door when he take off.
man,
Yeah,
Yeah.
see now you mad when I say this. See, that's why I say
I
don't
think
be doing
I
that and
think
doing that about because we can do it about them fighters too.
yeah, I think Earl best fight, man, was with Sean Porter, and I just like that fight, man. Earl really showed me something in that fight. He showed me some dog, like you know what I mean, because he had to get down dirty in the worms with Sean Porter.
I'm going with Brooke, Drake. I think Brooke was a better performance. I think Porter, he just knew because he had a fat camp there, and he knew he was just that much better than Porter, bro.
Yeah,
Even though Porter was
but
a champion.
yeah, yeah. But I think I like Brooke, but at towards like the 6th round on end, that was all EJ. You know what I'm saying? That Sean Porter had you on the edge. That fight had you on the edge. And when he knocked Porter down, I said, whoo, like that was a sigh of relief. Yeah, yeah. Cause they was going head up, man. Earl just showed me right there, like I could get in there and slug it out with this cat. I'm gonna have to do this, and this is what I'm gonna have to do. That showed me the heart. Kell Brook, he just outwilled Kell Brook. You know what I'm saying?
I pick
He
I
out.
pick I pick the Porter fight too, man. But also, Drake, do you think Porter could have fought Bud the same way that he fought EJ?
No, he tried to.
No, because he wasn't in shape, bro. He wasn't in shape enough to fight Bud.
Okay, let's just say he in shape
And,
then. Since
and that's
since
not
y'all like using excuses, I'm gonna let y'all use every excuse y'all want.
that's not
All
an
right.
excuse. Oh,
No,
Drake,
let's
check
just say
this
he's in
out.
shape. All right,
No,
come on, let's go with it.
no, because
Let's
you
just say
ain't
he's
finna
in
move the
shape. Let's
goalposts,
just say
dude.
he's in shape.
You ain't finna move the goalposts. Because
No,
the thing
you the
is,
one
he
that's
came in
champion.
Earl.
You the one
He
that's
came in
champion.
Earl for 12 rounds, bro.
God damn, Chris, I'm trying to use your narrative, bro, or whatever. I'm trying to allow you to do that. I said we're gonna use an in shape one since you said he wasn't in shape then. However in shape you want him, could he have fought Bud the same way? This is what I'm asking on your boxing expertise. Don't do no fandom shit, just on boxing shit. Could he
So
have
you said
fought Bud the same way?
if he was in, so you saying if he was in tip top shape the way he was when he fought Earl, could he fought
Well,
Bud
he
the
was
same way?
supposed to be in tip top shape, but I'm saying we're gonna use whatever you use. However in shape you want him.
Yeah, he could
Could
have.
he have
If he
fought
could
Bud
have,
the
but he got
same way?
tired, bro. He got tired, man.
Hey, Drake, can you answer the question, bro? It's hard to get them to answer questions. Could he have
No,
No,
fought?
no, you got.
he can't. He couldn't have fought. Sean Porter couldn't have fought TC the same way he fought Earl because TC
That's fine.
wouldn't let him fight him. He didn't fight his fight. TC fought
So,
his fight.
so him being on the cards going in before he knocked out, bro. So
He wasn't
wasn't
up
a
on the
good idea.
cards. He was not up on the cards. Here we go.
But Bud Trainer thought he was.
Okay, was that the official
His corner,
cards?
his corner thought he was. He said he's up, and then he went out there and got him out.
Okay,
I think,
okay. So now we're moving it again. Okay, so now he wasn't. All right, whatever.
See,
So he wasn't
that's
up.
what you Crawford fans
He
do, bro.
knocked him
Like,
out,
if
bro.
you
He
say
stopped him.
anything other than Bud the greatest, bro, they're gonna think you hating.
I didn't say that, bro. But you can't say Bud shit with you. So what are we saying?
I
Can two
gave him
things be
props.
true now?
I gave him
You
props,
did.
but
You just saying you made
Nah.
every excuse in the world for the Porter victory. I ain't never heard you do no shit like that, Chris.
what you
And I'm
mean?
cool with
Hey,
that.
so,
But I'm just
Art
saying.
man,
All right,
didn't we not say
the question that I
that
sent
was
to you,
Bud's best
Drico.
performance?
Hey, Drico, the question that I sent to you, I'm gonna answer it myself. I'm gonna answer it myself because I already knew what I wanted to say. No, Porter couldn't have fought him in no kind of shape that he was because styles make fights. That would have been the wrong style for him to fight Bud at coming forward like that because Bud was gonna use that aggression, sidestep him and hit him with different angles. That's what I was looking for, Chris. Not all that fancy shit, bro.
So Goon. What other style has Sean ever fought other than just come forward, bro? Me personally, I ain't never seen him fight. I've only seen him fight one way.
I hear you on that, and I feel you.
You
That's
know what
why
I'm
I
saying?
never wanted to fight.
That's why I say he could because that's the only way we ever seen him fight, bro. We ain't never really
But
seen
I'm
him be
just
like
asking
this.
about the shit in between in the square circle, man. Like
Oh, I
the
got you.
fundamentals and shit like that. I wasn't on that shit.
Have you seen Earl any different than when he fought now? Like how he fought all 28, 29 of his fights? Have you seen any differences?
Like have we seen him outbox a boxer or out brawl a brawler? Yeah, I think we have.
I haven't seen him outbox a boxer. Who's a boxer?
Mikey.
Ugas was a boxer too. Mikey Ugas.
I just said Mikey. I gave him credit for it. I said Mikey.
Yeah.
But did he
I agree.
outbox the boxer or did he enforce his will on Mikey? Or did he outbox a boxer and then Ugas?
I think
or did he
both,
force
bro.
his will?
I think he did both.
That's fair.
But no, on the other hand, Bud can do the same thing though, bro. Like
that's fair.
I mean, ain't no fanboy stuff. Like if Bud needs to brawl with somebody and get rough and tough, he can do that. We see him do that with Gamboa and them cats. Now if he needs to sit back and box and be slick, we see him do that, against Postal. So I mean, he can do it too. He can do it too.
Right. All right, man. What you think?
He was on his bike on that Postal bike with me though. Most of that fight.
Man.
But he did what he had to do to win the fight, though, Goon. So you gotta give him credit.
Man,
I always give credit for the win, but I'm just saying he was on that bike a lot. Man.
Yeah.
I think Bomac got too much pride to throw that towel in. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, Bomac gonna let him die if he get bad
because Bomac don't want to get fired. He want to end up like Mark Breland. So
listen, I think that goes both ways.
James will leave in there.
I think that go both ways, fellas. This fight right here, it means a lot. This is farther. This trickles down from the main stage to the home, to the hood, to the fans. So this fight means something to these two fighters. So not only would you see Bomac not throwing in the towel, I don't think you're gonna see Puffy James throwing in the towel either.
Yeah, Derek did leave Marcus Brown a little bit too long against Better Beef, though.
Yeah, we know he gonna do it. So we gotta keep it the same.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be good though, man. It's a good fight.
But on the
man.
cool, I think both of them gonna give their trainers the order no matter what. Don't stop this fight. I think they're gonna try to
think I think they understand it already. They understand how much this fight means. They understand it. People be like the corner's gonna have a lot to do with it, but we touched on this, Chris and Goon earlier. Art Man wasn't with us then, but I think them fighters gonna do them. They gonna have to go in there and be the best TC, the best Earl. The corners can offer whatever, but they can't. That ain't gonna be much. You gonna have to get in there for what you know when you go in that ring. It's all about muscle memory and your opponents and how you adapt and how you execute when you get in that ring.
Execution is key.
Yeah.
Whatever one of them executing, bro, and the other one ain't, but it's bad. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
As soon
Whoever
as
on that game, bro, it's gonna be bad for the other.
yeah, and that happens. Whoever can adapt, whoever can do it right then at that moment is gonna have a slight edge and a slight lead because the other person is gonna be lagging behind a little bit. So by the time that lagging person catch up, that first person is on to the next trick. You see what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir.
it's gonna be a lead, follow, lead, counter, lead, and that's where I did the edge to TC because TC can counter. Earl really is not a counter puncher. He's just a straightforward, boxer. You know, it depends on if TC can play Matador or can Earl get a award for playing
Hey,
the
Trick,
board
go in and come back,
tonight.
bro. You back?
Okay.
Everyone back, Trick. You heard me?
Yep.
Hey, Drake, you echoing back. Oh, yeah, you heard me. All right, man. Who you got in the near fight?
Man, I don't know. I don't got no dog in that fight, to be honest. Donaire kind of old to me, so
Pitbull.
man, I'm hoping that dude beat Pitbull, man, because I don't want to see Tank versus Cruz too.
Oh, but shit, that's a good fight though, bro. I mean,
Nah, bro. Tank gonna mess up his pay-per-view momentum messing with Cobra and Pitbull, bro. He can get some bigger names than that. So no. The undercard ain't bad, bro. Honestly, the undercard ain't bad.
What about the Pitbull fight though? Chris, what you think?
Right? I like. I'm a Pitbull fan, so I'm gonna root for him. I'm gonna be going for Pitbull. I like Nonito. I'm gonna be pulling for Nonito. So
I don't know about Nito, man.
Yeah, I know he got. It's gonna be a tough task ahead of him. With him fighting a much younger guy, but Nonito, he did show he had a little bit little gas left in the tank. But
What are you talking about? That Monster? The 2 fights he had with Monster?
Yeah, he fought somebody. That first Monster fight was, he broke Monster's face. But Monster just kept coming. So he's an older guy, Hall of Famer. And you can't really count them kind of cats out. So we'll see. We'll see. Pitbull, I think Pitbull gonna come. I think Pitbull gonna try to, cause he's giving up look like 4 or 5 inches to that guy, bro. I don't know how long. Yeah, I don't know how much shorter his arm, his reach is than old boy. So I can see Pitbull standing in his chest, walking him down. That little herky jerky, how he be moving around and stuff like that. And making a rough fight and just roughing the ball up even as a smaller guy. I think he's gonna have more. I think he's gonna have more trouble with Cabrera than he did with Gamboa for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Attributes for sure. Trick left again. Oh, both of them left. That is wild, man. What time is it now? 6. So the undercard 8, right? 7 for y'all.
Yeah, I think so, man. Hey, I'm gonna give a shout out to my hometown, Dangerfield, Texas. I'm gonna be going live from Dangerfield tonight for the fight. So be on the lookout. In the Uppercuts group. We're gonna do some interviews and some. I kind of want to expose a lot of the people from where I'm from to boxing. So they have the appreciation as well. Because if this fight here, bro, do the way the numbers that we think is going to, we can get more of these bigger fights, and that we want. So shout out to Dangerfield, Texas, man.
Oh man, shout out for sure. So you think you doing what tonight? You gonna do an interview and everything?
Yeah, man, we having like a little I'm gonna be going live from Dangerfield, man. So it's gonna be like a little event, man, and just be getting predictions and just the whole vibe, man. From there, we have some people who really wasn't into boxing before, but this fight has brought the boxing fan out of a lot of people, bro. People that wasn't boxing fans before. This fight, then that shows you the magnitude of this fight. Like it brings people who doesn't know much. It's kind of like that Floyd and Pacquiao effect. Like people that didn't even watch boxing, bro, they're interested in this fight. They're antsy, So that's just
Leon, get on here, man. Check your messenger, bro. You got the link in there. You right though, Chris, man. I mean, shit. Even my girl today, she was like, "Man, I've been watching Facebook for the last couple of days. I want to watch the fight." I'm like, "What?" Yeah, it's like people don't even watch boxing. Want to know what's going on with this one right here.
Yeah, man. So having said that, I'm going to get ready to start setting up, man. But thanks for having me on, Goon. Salute to the panel. It's always a pleasure.
We calling you on every hour on the hour after Bud win, all right? So just
yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm prank calling you, Chris. So tell wifey that, hey, listen, that's my boy right there calling me. So it ain't no chick under a dude name.
All right, for sure, man. All
right, bro. Hey, you too, man. Be safe out there, Chris.
Bet.
All right, brother.
Hey, Drake, bro. Chris they want me to say nothing good about Crawford, bro. I couldn't say shit, bro.
Hey, man. That's how it is, man. We gonna let the fist do the flying now. That's what's doing the talking, brother.
Hey, I got the banner already right now, bro. Oh, you can eat little minnows, bro. Little minnows.
Oh, little minnows. Leon say he what's up? Leon say he ear hustling.
Leon be in the back, and he be waiting on you to say some shit like Remember you said this right?
Yeah. How's am I getting an echo now? Am I clear?
Good.
Okay. Yeah, brother, man. It's gonna be nice, man. Today, like it's a holiday, y'all. It's Christmas. Wake up! It is Christmas Day.
Today was a good day.
Yeah, this is where all the talking stops for some, it begins for others.
For most, I'm on the most side, bro.
Yeah.
For that water shit, bro. When this motherfucker beat the Bud win today, bro, I'm telling you,
man,
on they shit, bro. Because the little dude that came from 135 that ain't never fought nobody, that ain't shit.
Man,
there's no way possible that he can beat EJ. Okay.
Listen, it's the thing that EJ even said at the press conference when he shook Bud's hand when he said, "Yo, you should thank me for this fight." Like he handed over the torch. Like,
oh shit.
You see what I'm saying, bro? Like he had it. It's like he handed over the torch. Like, man, you feel me? Like that was kind of symbolic. You know what I'm saying? Like this supposed to be a face-off.
I don't like the fact that the day before, because Bud was talking to somebody in the crowd and he was undisciplined and he ain't ready to fight. But then the very next day, EJ crying, man. But coin toss shit, man. When you told him that he could go out first, what the fuck you flipped the coin for? You feel what I'm saying? What the fuck is this shit, bro? Like,
right.
Don't get up here on the 12 hours, start doing this unfamiliar shit, bro. Keep being
right. Yeah, roam the plug. Say I'm reaching.
I wanted to win the coin toss. I told him I'll let him go first. Come on,
man. It's just a lot of symbolic stuff, man. That's like, if you look at it, man, I always look at a person's eyes, their body language and all of that. Like, I knew Tio was gonna beat Loma that first time. I looked at the body language. I said, man, Loma is totally out of character. People think TC broke character, but he didn't. What y'all saw was the real TC when he said what he said to was that Jamel? Yeah, that's the real TC right there, y'all. The calm dude that y'all be seeing, that's not TC. And I'm gonna let the cat out the bag now.
No, don't tell him that. No.
Yeah, that's not the TC that he y'all get what he give y'all. So when he done that, that was the real TC right there. That calm shit, I don't know where that shit. I don't even know that fella. So, but yeah, and the same might apply to Earl. I don't know how Earl's temperament is or whatnot, but I mean he didn't get out of line. He kept saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get out of line." Okay, I mean, okay, what's up? You know what I mean? Like.
I mean, with all that being said, Earl Spence is going to win by decision, and Crawford's got too much to overcome to be able to win. He has to get a knockout. The odds of him getting a knockout on a guy who's never been hurt, in my opinion, before, is very low. Like Bud's an incredible boxer. I like him, but
Mhm.
you got to look at it like this. This is how I look at it. Okay,
You
so
say you. Yeah, I'm not going to interrupt you, but you say that. I just want you to clarify this. You say that Earl Spence has never been hurt before, correct?
yeah, Ugas did
Okay.
hurt.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
Did Sean Porter hurt him?
let me touch on that real fast before I get into this breakdown and tell you why I believe Terrence has got everything he
Who
gets.
who am I talking to? May I ask?
Tony's reviews.
Oh, okay. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, so with the Ugas fight, right?
Uh huh.
Because I'm assuming that's probably what you're alluding to, because it's the only time we really saw him vulnerable. He was looking at the
I'm not
ground.
alluding. I'm not alluding to that. I was talking about Larte, but you can go ahead and discuss Ugas if you like.
Yeah, he was looking at the ground, tracking the mouthpiece, and he got hit in the side of his face. Now, what that tells me is the dude's got an incredible chin, because there's a lot of people I can look at and
Hmm.
take hits from them in front of me. But if I turn my head sideways and get hit from the side, when somebody's putting all the weight coming down into the side of my face, 9 times out of 10, I'm either going to hit the ground or I'm going to stagger really badly, just because I'm not seeing the punch for one, and my balance is off. So when they hit me from the side, I'm going to be staggering. As soon
Mm.
as Spence touched the ropes, he was smiling. He was 100%. So I don't think he got hurt. I think if he was going to get hurt, that would have been the shot to do it, and it didn't do it. He recovered immediately. In fact, he explained, because I didn't understand while I was watching it what he was doing. He explained why he was smiling on the ropes. And when you watch it back and hear what he said, it makes sense. You see him with his tongue rubbing his teeth, and he was like, oh shit, my teeth are still there. And then he started smiling. At the time of when it happened, I thought he was just like, oh, that was a good blow. That's why he was smiling. But now we know the real story behind it. So I personally have never seen him hurt. If you tell me a different case, I'll go back and watch it, because either I saw it and don't remember it, or I missed it.
So what is your definition of hurt? Because this is, I think, sometimes we get people on here, sometimes we'll have casuals, and then some, not you. I know you're not.
Yeah. So I'll give you an example.
People have a different way of seeing what hurt is. What is your breakdown for them?
Let me give an example. Okay. Before, people were talking about Lomachenko, Devin Haney before that fight, and then Devin Haney for a long time got a lot of flack because of Linares, right? So people were using Linares against both of them. Linares dropped Lomachenko, and Haney only got rocked by Lomachenko. The difference was Lomachenko was playing with Linares. He did like a little hop skip, got hit, fell off balance, went down, got up, was perfectly fine. It wasn't even really a flash knockdown. It was more like off balance. Even though he hit the canvas, I don't consider that hurt. Devin Haney never touched the ground. However, he had to hold on for dear life because he was staggered. He was hurt. He was seeing stars. So hurt is when you can actually physically see the guy, whether they hit the canvas or they get wobbled across the ring. That's hurt. When you can see a difference in their body character, you know they've been hurt.
Question.
Go ahead.
In the green machine and Bud fight, was Bud hurt?
No. So I believe he got knocked down, but I don't think he was hurt. They didn't count it a knockdown, but I saw his glove hit the canvas, and he got hit, and it was more like an off-balance hit, and then you see immediately he comes back 100% to fight him. Am I still here? My screen just went black. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you still.
Yeah, I like hit my desk and everything just blacked out.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
I'm back. But when I did that little like that, it was on my desk and my whole screen blacked out. But anyways, no, I don't think he was hurt against Mean Machine. I just think he got caught by a good shot and knocked him off balance. But when you looked at him, he wasn't dazed, he wasn't staggered, he didn't have the spaghetti noodle legs,
and he immediately went towards Mean Machine and put it on him. So even though that's why I was using the example with Lomachenko and Devin Haney with Linares to say that even if a guy's knocked down, that doesn't per se mean they're hurt, because there's different levels of being put on the canvas. Some guys can get caught off balance, fall down, get up, and they're 100% fine. Other guys get put down, and when they get back up, you could say, oh shit, it's the beginning of the end, because you can see it. So
I got another question for you, Tony.
Go ahead.
Because I know you knowledgeable as hell too. So we were having a discussion. I don't know if you was on before this. No. So without naming a fighter, you already gonna know what I'm talking about. If the referee stopped the fight and or the fighter's corner stopped the fight, what is the difference in that?
Well, so here's the deal. On your record, there's no difference. It's still you lost by knockout and the guy gets a knockout on his record. A referee stoppage and an RTD, a corner stoppage, are different because it could be one of two things. One, the corner, they should know their fighter good enough to know when to throw in the towel to save their fighter for themselves. The other thing is, with referees, it's always up in the fucking air, because if you look at the Rolly fight, you know, he was nowhere near getting the stoppage, and Tony Wheat stopped in and waved off the fight. But at the same time, I've seen referees make good stoppages where they save the guy, where they just, like a Newey on Folk, how that referee stepped in, that was a good stoppage.
This is what I wanted on this question. It was just like, I get it. I know exactly what you're saying. But we want to know, is it a difference between when the corner or the ref stop it? It's like a two-part question. So
I think it's worse when your corner stops it.
Because so what I'm asking is it a difference? Is it a difference in it? Like, we know that highs go count on the record. Is it a difference? Like, is it the same thing?
I would say that, I mean, as far as like your boxing record goes, you got stopped. It's a stoppage either way. But to me, the difference would be is your corner lost faith in you, and that's the worst thing in the world.
I wasn't even going to that. I wasn't even trying to get it now. I'm just saying, is it the same? Like, is it the same? If the ref stop or the corner stop, it still counts the same way, correct?
Yeah, it still counts the same way. It's no different.
Okay.
It's still a stoppage.
What if the doctor stop it?
Well, I have issues with doctors stopping fights because there's only certain parameters and circumstances where the doctor's actually allowed to stop the fight. I feel like a lot of times the doctors overstep what they're allowed to do. So if it's not like a cut over the eye, or they've got a bunch of blood coming out and blinding them, or maybe they tore their Achilles tendon, ACL, something like that, I don't like when the doctor stops it. But at the end of the day, it's still a stoppage. It's all the same.
Okay, but okay, it's all the same, right? That was the only question. It wasn't a trick question, because I only asked because certain fans pick and choose when they want to accept the stoppage from the corner, the referee, or the doctor, but it's all the same thing.
Well, I'm the worst one to ask that, because I'll tell you, if you knock somebody spark the fuck out, it's still the same. It's still a stoppage. Like if it doesn't matter if you knock them out, if it's a TKO because the referee stops in, the corner throws in the towel, the fighter doesn't want to get out the corner, or the doctor steps in and stops it. It's all the same to me. You got stopped.
Mr. Tony, I got a question for you. Oh, what's going on? Who is that down there on the bottom?
That's the homie right there.
This chip, bro.
What's going on? I got a question for you, Tony. You say that Earl's never been hurt or rocked before?
To my memory. And now if you can point me and I'll go watch it, and then I may feel different, but I can't recall.
Sean Porter, third round. Sean Porter.
I was about to say, he admitted a couple times he been hurt in a fight.
I want you to go back and look at Larte, the African guy. I want you to go back and look at that. And I want you to also look at the Danny fight when Danny hit him and he spun him around a 180. I want you to also pay attention to that Mikey Garcia fight.
All right, hold on 1 second. Oh, so I got Larte up there. You said who else? Because I'm gonna watch these later.
I want you to look at Larte. I want you to look at the Danny Garcia fight when Danny Garcia hit him and he turned his back to Garcia. And I want you to also see what happens is when you watch the Mikey fight too. I can't remember what round it was, but Mikey stunned Earl, in one of them rounds, and I can't remember quite which round it was. I think it was 4, but he stunned Earl with a body shot. And if you watch, you just have to watch it. Earl's whole body changed, his whole demeanor changed for a minute. But also, I want you to watch the Ugas fight. See, because a lot of times people concentrate on him going against the ropes and bouncing off. I'm talking about when he's that little uppercut that Ugas threw with the mouthpiece came out. That's what I'm talking about when Earl did that wobble. Because you remember, yeah, Earl did get wobbled, but he did come back quick. But that doesn't take away from him being wobbled. About the smiling thing, when Shane Mosley hit Mayweather, what did Mayweather do? He smiled.
Well, yeah, but
So
that's why I was saying that, at the time when I saw it live, I thought he was smiling because he caught him with a good blow. But hearing it back with Spence telling the story about why he was smiling against the ropes, it makes sense because if you watch it, you can see his tongue underneath his upper lip go across his lips. Like you can see him feeling with his tongue, and then he smiled. So that's why I was saying that I thought it was the same thing because I've seen many of fighters, including myself, when I used to box, I had people tag me and I smile at them and nod my head like, yo, you just got me with a good one. Now I'm going to hit you with 4 more just like that. But that's what I thought until I heard it back. Now, as far as Mikey goes, I don't ever remember Mikey catching him good. I just remember Mikey about after the 5th round going into flight mode and trying to stay the fuck away from Earl Spence. That's all that sticks out.
That's true.
I'm definitely going to go back. But let me break down real fast. Let me break down before I get into more questions of why I'm looking at Earl Spence by decision. So there's a multitude of things.
Wait, 1 second before you go though. I want you to look at. See, you talking at post the mouthpiece flying out. We want to know the reason the mouthpiece flew out was because of that short uppercut inside. You see what I'm saying? See, that's where a lot of people. I don't know if the Spence fans or look at it objectively because they just say, oh, well, he was just standing up and the mouthpiece just flew out and he looked down and then Ugas hit him. He actually got the mouthpiece knocked out.
Yo, I agree with that. But the thing about it is that's not the first time we've seen him punching the mouthpiece come out. So
there you go.
I think that's more to him not having a mouthpiece that properly fits versus it getting
he ain't gonna get one that properly fit now. Shit.
Let me break this down real fast. So this is what I'm looking at. To me, all odds are against Terrence. First and foremost, you have 3 of the worst judges in boxing history. You got Cheatham, Moretti, and I forget the other guy. They're all known for giving bogus scorecards, okay? So that tells you if it's going to be a close fight, 9 times out of 10, Spence is going to win. Also, you got to look at it like this. Spence is a lifetime PBC fighter. Bud's only there for 2 fights. He's a free agent. He's not signed to the PBC. That's just a 2-fight deal. This fight and the rematch, and he's gone. So that already tells you that the house money is going to want Spence to win. On top of it, Terrence is, I believe, 36 now, 36 years old. So he doesn't have longevity like Earl Spence does. They have less fights to get out of him if they were to keep him than they do Spence. So to me, you got 3 corrupt judges. You got Terrence Crawford, who no longer has top rank to protect him. He's on his own in this, so there's no money backing him. The machine is gone. So now you have those 2 things. Then when I look at stylistically, if a guy like Terrence, who starts very slow, so we know he's going to start slow. He's always down at least 2 rounds before he actually starts fighting. He always feels the guy out. He always gives up at least the first 2 rounds. It's not till the 3rd or 4th round that he'll start fighting. So when you look at it, you got to say going into the fight, Spence is already up 2 rounds. So then you got him up 2 rounds, corrupt judges, and he's not being backed. The PBC is backing Spence. Then you have to look at it like this. You have one guy who's an economical counterpuncher. He likes to get shots, make them count. Now,
go ahead.
A lot of times, if the counterpunchers can't drop the other guy they're fighting or hurt them, they end up losing to massive volume punchers like what Spence is. Because at the end of the day, a counterpuncher who's economical is not going to touch the other guy more times. He's going to get touched more by the volume puncher. So they rely on hurting the guy, dropping the guy, or stopping the guys. And if he can't do those 3 things, he's going to lose. So when I look at it, all the things, all the metrics tell me that Spence has more ways to win. He's already got the favoritism of the judges. He's got the favoritism of the promoter. He's going to start faster, not be down the first 2 rounds. He's going to throw more punches, which means he's probably going to land more punches. And I just see all the writing on the wall that if Crawford can't get the knockout, he's going to lose. And I've got to pick the guy that I think who has more ways to win. And I've got Spence. He could win by knockout, just like Terrence. I don't think either guy is going to knock out either guy, by the way. But most importantly, I'm going to go with the guy that I know can win on the scorecards, and that's Earl Spence, because I don't think Bud can win on the scorecards.
Okay, I got a rebuttal for that, though.
Go ahead.
I was waiting. Can I get a scope on the room before we fall into the next topic? Where everybody falling at?
Yup. Let me get this real quick, and then it's all you.
No, where everybody falling? I just want to know who everybody falling with. It's only 3 of y'all.
I got Bud.
Bud and 1 Spence.
Hey, 3. I make 3.
3
and I'm putting it back on the dog fight, like with my same fight with Tank and motherfucking Garcia. It's who got that dog for real.
Yeah, but you got to understand something. Just like
let me
Spence
get this one real quick.
For him. Well, I just want to say this real fast, Goon. Just like Spence has everything in his favor, so did Tank. Tank brought Ryan down, even though Tank was a champion at 140. He brought him down to 136. He wouldn't even meet him in the middle. Then he put a no, let me finish. Don't nod your head because these are facts. Then he put a horrible rehydration clause on him. Then they didn't even weigh in that morning of the fight. They waited till about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which is unheard of. They're supposed to weigh in no later than 11 a.m. They didn't weigh in for the second time before the fight until 1 p.m. So that gave him less time to rehydrate, and he couldn't even get more than 10 pounds after he rehydrated. So while you
but that still he wasn't going. That don't say he wasn't going to bring the dog to the fight regardless. That was.
Hold on.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to jump you either.
I'll get that right back. I just want to go back on him on what he said on that fight.
My point
about with the judges and all that. I feel you with all that, but sometimes things don't go the way that the promoter set it up like that. Do you remember Rigondeaux fighting Nonito Donaire? How pissed off Bob Arum was after that, bro?
Yeah, but the thing is with Rigondeaux is the way that he fights with the Cuban style off the back foot, and he can go so negative and make the other guys be just as negative as him, is you couldn't rob him. It's just like when Usyk fought AJ. Usyk outclassed AJ so much, and they tried to rob him. They made it very close.
They tried to make it close as hell. Yeah,
it's just like, think about Canelo Bivol. Canelo got outlanded in all 12 rounds, but that shit was close as fuck on the scorecards. So the thing is, you have fighters who fight in a way where they can outclass the other guy. I don't think either guy is outclassing either guy in this fight. I think they're both very good. I think it's a 50-50 fight. And unfortunately, in a 50-50 fight, if the rules aren't 50-50, if the judge is not 50-50, then you going to have problems.
And that's understandable here. No, that's what I was saying. I hear what he's saying about if logistics of a fight or even the politics of it. If it go a distance, that every fighter know that, yeah, if you don't have certain shit, that's just like if Adrian Broner get back in the ring, the chances of him winning the distance fight will never happen. He gonna lose just off of the sheer fact his character fucked up.
Hey, they never thought that Tito would get a decision over De La Hoya either.
De La Hoya was making the move to the next step too. So here we go with that. We got politics, and then we got logistics, and we got, if you gonna bring is the dog still in the fight, or is it just politics and logistics now?
Think about this too. Think about how close the Lomachenko Teofimo Lopez card was, and Lomachenko didn't even start fighting until the 7th round. And think about how close that was.
But neither one of them had no flaw kick. It was no. Here you go. You said that 50-50 all the way around. Neither one of them had no flaw character. They couldn't bring up no politics out the ring or in the ring. That was a square fight. When he started to show his dog, the ref had to get that. They had to give it to him, and it probably was already split on the table for real.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm the only person on here that say TC stopping Earl in round 9.
I just don't see
So
how.
I don't even have to even. I don't even include the judges. So I don't. TC know what's
No.
up.
I mean, I feel what Tony's saying though, because like what he's saying, bro. We know boxing is corrupt as hell, but that's why on this channel I always keep shit in the middle of the ring. That's
Let
why
me
I
ask
always
you
say,
something.
whoever
Goon.
win
Let me
one.
ask you something, Goon. I'm gonna ask all three of y'all. Just see if y'all give me the answer I want to hear. What do they say sells the most in anything? It doesn't matter what it is.
Controversy.
Controversy. And
They're
what
about
would
to
be
say.
more controversial than robbing Terrence Crawford on the scorecards?
Robin Earl on the scorecards?
No, Terrence Crawford on the scorecards. What would be more controversial?
A knockout.
No. I'm just saying. If we know Bud wins and he gets robbed, it's going to be controversial. Which means that when the rematch happens, they're going to make more money off that controversy.
The next fight, yeah, I get what
to set up another fight. No, ain't no more trilogies happening, man. Trilogy. So this is why I'm gonna say no on that. No trilogy's not selling no more. Nobody want to see no triple nothings no more.
Well, it won't be a trilogy; it'll be a rematch.
No, he just talking about for the rematch.
So, in fact, so that make two, and everybody gonna see that it was a robbery on the first fight that they fought. So when it come up, it ain't going. That's not. That's why the politics and legit. It ain't. It can only happen once. They can either rob us one time with the pay-per-view fight and give it to the wrong nigga and never let them fight again, or let the right man win and the other man have to fight back up to a fight.
I think
not ask for one, fight back up to
it. I think they would rob Bud if he won, and then people are gonna be like so pissed off about it that they're all gonna buy the rematch, and it's gonna make the fight even bigger.
I just hate shit like that, bro. Like I just like to keep shit.
I'm just saying. I'm just being real. Like, look, I picked a lot of fights before, and I normally don't do this the way I say I pick the fighter that I believe is gonna win. And because I do that, I've seen fighters that I pick get robbed, and now I'm gonna play the fucking politics game when I make these picks. And I think Earl Spencer just got too much in his favor.
I don't think so. I disagree with that, bro. And for the simple reason, you got the odds makers picking TC in Vegas, so you know that speaks a lot. Number two, I predict a stoppage in round 9. So. And that's not far fetched, because let's not act like TC ain't knocked out.
So look, now I know I was riding with the triple party, but that's what I meant by the dog in the fight. Like he's the controversy. He coming back off of shit that he ain't really supposed to be coming back off of, period.
And you look at it, bro, like when you really break it down, TC got all the breaks that it is to go. Look, he went from 70-30 to 50-50. He won the coin toss. He fighting. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
it's already as big as it can be as far as promotional. It's already as big as it can be because they've been talking shit to each other for 5 years.
Yeah.
Listen to this real fast. Let me just throw this at you, okay? It's like 3 or 4 days ago, Terrence Crawford was a plus 350. Then yesterday he was a plus 220. Right now he's a plus 150. As it's getting closer, it's getting closer and closer to the fight, Spence is coming up on the odds and Crawford's going down on the odds. See, a lot of people like
Tony, how long you been doing this?
Let me finish.
But I know you had to know that was gonna happen though.
Right, but let me finish real fast. A lot of people place bets early because they see high odds. However, it's
Vegas wants that to happen.
When you place a bet too early, sometimes the bookies are fucking you over because by the night of the fight, now the other guy may no longer be the favorite. Now he's a negative whatever, and the other guy is the plus. So Spence could flip with him by the time they step into the ring, and then they just got over on everybody who put money on Terrence.
Well, yeah, but Vegas ain't in the losing money though, bro.
Well, listen. That was a biased review, Tony, because you just put TC in the losers bracket. You just said everybody runs out to that first dark horse, and then he ends up. Yeah, but you said it real slick, Tony. I'm on your heels though. And then
he submitted to the Vegas rule. He submitted to the Vegas rule right there.
Yeah. You submitted to the Vegas rules. But see, the thing is, we ain't worried about no odds. We're not worried about none of that because what's gonna happen in that ring, Terrence know what he got to do and get in there. He just like we know and we talking about it. Terrence is. Yeah, Terrence and his nephew was on here too. So I'm pretty sure Terrence listens to what we say. You know what I mean on this show. A lot of time that's our
Yeah,
boy. We actually, me and Goon actually talk to them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
I just want to say,
Terrence know what's up. He know he got to go to Vegas. He know where he at. He know what ground he
Already
working
know.
on, and yeah. So he know that he cannot leave nothing into consideration. That's why he's gonna get in there, and you're gonna see 100% Terrence Crawford. He's leaving nothing up to the judges. It's blood, guts, tears, sweat. Everything gonna be left in that ring, and I just don't think Earl Spence one-dimensional ass can handle it.
Before the accident, I was kind of on the fence with either one of them, bro.
I want to see Bud win. I like Bud Crawford. I like how disciplined he is. I like everything about Terrence Crawford. I hope he wins. I would love to see him be the first two-division undisputed champion. I would love to see that undisputed two-division. That would make history. I would love to see it. But you gotta understand this. There's all types of dogs. There's all types of dogs in a junkyard. You got Chihuahuas, you got Pit Bulls, and you got Cane Corsos. Terrence is a Pit Bull, but he's coming up against a Cane Corso. And when the little dog presses the action against the big dog, it doesn't always go in the favor of the little dog when they get too aggressive.
Can I have this one? Can I have this one?
Yeah,
Can I have But listen, Tom. Now, Tom, you've been talking pretty spicy up here. We're just talking about Spence ain't never been hurt before and all of that. Now, I want you to, by saying Spence ain't never been hurt, how you know he a dog? What adversity has he gone through, according to you, that proves that he's a dog? Has he been knocked down? Has he been buzzed? Nope, not according to you. So when you say he's a dog, you really don't know his heart, because guess what?
All he could use is them little antics that he used in the ring when you know that he been bopped. And he, like he said, he was looking down to make sure it was his mouthpiece and not his motherfucking partial in the one fight.
Yeah, listen, Danny hit the nigga so hard he did a 180, bro.
Hey, Drake, but what about this right too? When your mouthpiece start falling out your mouth and stuff like that, is one or two things. Now I do know that he got veneers, so I'm trolling a little bit, but you don't have your mouth closed biting down on that mouthpiece because you probably got winded a little bit.
That's what he admitted to. He said he was already hurt, and when he punched him, he didn't even realize that his mouthpiece was gone. He said he put his tongue out, like you just said. He put his tongue out to lick his lips and felt the hole.
That's what I'm saying. It's that sneaky uppercut that got him, that knocked his mouthpiece out, that wobbled him. That's when you seen Spence mother and them. She covered her eyes. When they put the camera on his mother, she covered her eyes because she knew he was wobbled.
But then here we go. That's for his dog, because he wasn't worried about the nigga punching him again. He looking at the map.
Yeah, well, he was shots looking for the mouthpiece. Like, go ahead, hit me. I just want to get my mouthpiece. I just want to get my teeth off the ground, man.
I don't want you to knock me out and my teeth gone.
Yeah, but see,
that's all he cared about.
But see, that's a boxer.
Tony, would you say he lost focus in those two fights with Danny and that one? That he did that for that split second?
Not that. No, that wasn't losing. You know why I say that's not losing focus? Because that's in the ring, knowing that you in a fight, and you thinking about some bullshit, bro.
No, nobody. Don't do that, bro. Because his fan base, they do whole shit like this, and I'm just trying to be funny, because they will turn back around and say, "Well, Bud did this. He was playing too much. He lost focus. Oh, he talking shit to people out of the crowd. He already lost focus." Then Earl will come back on there crying about a coin toss.
On that right there, RP Crunk Jim, bro.
Yeah, that you agreed to. Like, come on, bro. Why are you talking about that?
Well, I can somewhat understand, because it's like whenever they did their last face-to-face, Spence was like, "Are you gonna thank me? Are you gonna thank me?" Because really, truthfully, if you look at this honestly, I truly believe Spence wanted this fight more than Crawford. I always thought Crawford wanted it more, because I saw Crawford run up on Spence. I heard Spence go, "Why would I fight you when I get 80 anyway?"
He always told him, "It's not worth me to fight you." It was never really worth him to fight him. He needed to fight people. Like, it's always been an even, like, nobody wanted to see them fight. We've been watching them beat the shit out of motherfuckers. Like, nobody wanted to see them two niggas fight.
No, just listen to my point real fast. So when I flipped my mindset of where I really saw that Spence wanted this fight more than Bud was this. when Bud pulled out of the fight and fought David Avanesian, right? I was expecting Spence to fight Keith Thurman at the same time to stay active. But Spence didn't go into another fight like Bud did. Spence kept pursuing Bud the whole time to try to make the fight. Spence gave him everything he wanted. He gave him 50-50. He allowed him to do the corner flip. He allowed to see the books. Everything that Terrence wanted, Spence gave him just to get the fight to happen. So you can't say that he don't really want him if he gave up everything when really, truthfully, he didn't have to give him nothing.
Well, I'm gonna go for this. I'm gonna go for this, Tony. Hey, Tony, if you're gonna say that Spence is the reason for this fight happening, you gotta also say Spence is the reason for why this fight didn't happen. You see what I'm saying?
It's almost the same criteria as the Ryan Garcia thing. Like Tank never wanted to beat that dude up, man. He kept telling him, "No, you're not ready, bro." He kept saying, "You're not ready. You're not never gonna be ready for real."
Yeah.
And it's because you could tell that dog. Ryan Garcia is the pretty boy that motherfucking De La Hoya wasn't. De La Hoya is gonna get in there and toe to toe you like Pacquiao. Like Garcia didn't have that. He fought a couple people that he could punch on and made him feel good.
Yeah. But Tony, back to you, and yeah, that was a good point, brother. Back to you, Tony. We can't say we can put the heavy because heavy is the head that weigh the crown. He who has the gold rules the land. So yeah, Earl had to come back, but we can't quite give it all to Earl because TC was the one that fired his promoter and one of the reasons was because he didn't make the Earl Spence fight. TC is the one that crossed the street and got new management company, which is Valley Sports, and Valley Sports is a branch off of Showtime, and that's a direct link to PBC. So when we say that Earl did what he did, well, we gotta also say, well, TC kind of did what he did too. Also, to make this fight, also we can say that TC told them he wanted to fight in 2022. So when he backed out, quote unquote, of that's because they were telling him 2023, and TC like, no, I want to fight in 2022. You see what? Yeah.
Well,
not
that
saying
first matchup though, before the accident, my bad. I want to jump in after you're done about the what happened with that first fight. It was the accident because it was gonna happen because that was the first time that they actually trolled each other enough to get
right. Well, I was on the phone with them after that accident. I mean, I was on the phone with the nephew while the uncle was, talking. But and it was like, and I can say it now because I got permission. But it was like TC told him, like, "Hey man, go ahead and take Danny." You know what I mean? Like, I don't want no excuses when we step in the
opening on the floor if neither one of them fought for it because nobody else was capable of fucking taking that hoe at the time.
Yeah. He told Danny he didn't want no excuses when they fought. He wanted a healthy Spence, and he didn't feel that Spence was healthy coming off that accident. So he told him to go ahead and fight Danny.
Hey, I'm a whistleblower, bro. I can't be on here with y'all because I don't know the criteria of what you can and can't say, and I stay in the motherfucking I don't watch the public media shit. I don't watch that shit.
We don't do that over here, bro. We know when we can talk shit.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't know the like if I see it, I don't know if it's too early. I got fucked off in the stocks with the same shit. Yeah. But Tone, we ain't worried about the refs. I'm not. I know it's not going the distance. I mean, no.
I know it's not.
Hey, Drake, you wasn't on here earlier, bro. My whole thing was I just don't want to hear an excuse from either side, bro. That's why I say I keep it inside the square circle because they want to bring out shit that these guys doing in their past life. I don't care.
That don't count when you get in the motherfucking three ropes, man.
If you get in the ring, that means you was 100. Well, you ain't nobody never 100%, but you got in there.
You made count.
Helped enough to win a fight, bro. I don't want to hear none of that other stuff. If you lose, you lost. No excuses, bro. You know the fan base is gonna make excuses, bro.
Ryan could have did some real trolling because Buddy gonna come back and say he had a leak that somebody said he knew he got hurt and shit.
Yeah, the ribs. I think it's true too, bro. I swear.
It was. Hey, it was. Buddy came out and he said that it wasn't. He ain't leak it. The nigga told him, and he sparred him next, and he told him, "I'm gonna hurt you too."
Yeah, see that goes to show you how they be lying, man. You know what I'm saying? First,
Well, we know that's a dirty business, bro.
Leonard
The,
Ellerby said he said it. He had a mole. Then Leonard Ellerby turned around and say they didn't have a mole. Then the guy who actually was the
see,
actual mole comes out and say, "Yeah, I said it." See how they be lying?
and his only backing was he said it in the midst of sparring. Like they used the next spar buddy. Like they used the same spar dummy. Why would you do that? Yeah, you set up a leak at that point.
Yeah.
That's why he couldn't come back and say nothing about it. It was almost like he would have sent him to Tank to get some shit, but he already hurt him. So shit, you don't want him to go say too much at all.
Hey, Drake.
I mean, that's when that money come in, then, bro. Huh?
Hey man, I'm getting off topic just a tad bit, but it's kind of piggybacking on what Monty said when they picking on these different sparring partners. Sometimes these sparring partners fuck you up
On purpose.
Niggas
It's
like
a
me
check.
find out. Hold on, Monty. Niggas like me find out about it, and then niggas be getting slapped and sit in front of their girl. I went too far. God damn, they didn't stop me, bro. You believe you did? Go ahead,
Hey
Drake.
man, that whole family got whooped yesterday, man. They both at home licking their wounds.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Drake,
Hopefully he got a good check.
Drake, I gave you some info a week before that, so they had a rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another stock bar. Hopefully he got a good check so he can go buy some steaks because that's the only thing getting rid of good black eye now.
Right. Tone, where you at? You done got silent. You done shot all your ammunition out, huh? That little 22 you came up in here with.
Never that. And let me tell you something. 22 is still big enough to put you down. Show.
You in here with some cannons.
No, I'm over here listening to you cooking. I mean, some sunflower seeds, not trying to crack these in your ear.
Oh,
now he's playing baseball on us. He playing baseball. He doing the managerial thing. He trying to come up with some stuff. Going to the dugout.
Yeah. I just don't see. He still ain't answered my question. If Earl Spence ain't been through at nothing, if he ain't never been hurt, how can you say he got dog in him?
Well, I was gonna get there, but then we went on topic. I would say that when he fought Kell Brook, that proved that he had dog in him because he was down. Like he was. If you go by the judges' scorecards, he was even with him, but to the eye, he was losing that fight.
Nah, see, that's what he's saying. That don't show that. Cause all right, so like back in the day before we knew that Vegas was fucking with shit, Mike Tyson got in the ring though. If you didn't know, it wasn't no guess of who you putting your money on.
Hey, Monty, let him finish, and then you just jump right in as soon as he finishes.
No,
all right, my bad, man.
That Kell Brook was doing everything that Terrence needs to do. He was being very agile, lateral movement, side to side, landing counter punches on Spence, hitting him with jabs and straights to the body. And Earl weathered all that just to go down and break his other eye, his other orbital bone. So I would say that even like whenever he fought Sean Porter, it was competitive from the first round to the 12th round. So I would say that he's definitely willing to get in there and not back down because I've never seen him back up or back away. So that to me is a dog. Terrence is definitely a dog because every time he gets hurt, he levels up and tries to hurt you more. But I just think that doing that against Spence is going to be a bad recipe. I think it's going to, you're going to see like Spence gets into that ring and he's like 175 pounds and Bud's only like 155, 160. You're going to be like, holy fuck, this is size.
Yeah. Where you from, Tone?
What's up?
Where you from?
New York.
Oh, I heard it. I was gonna say you from the Bronx, ain't you?
Hell nah.
Where you from? Queens?
No, I'm from upstate, Syracuse.
Oh, okay. I can hear it. That's why I asked you. I said, wait. This guy talking. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Crown Heights.
Oh, that's what's up. I feel like I'm losing it because I've been in Georgia for a very long time, and I'm saying words like y'all and other country ass shit, and I feel like I'm losing my New York accent slowly.
That's how I feel about Texas. Texas then took my dirty glove away, bro.
but yeah, I feel you back on boxing though. I just caught the accent, like I caught it. But
So let me drop that one back in there one time. Then it's real
go ahead.
short though. Like the politics then fucked up all the sports. We could tell when shit was real. Like even back when niggas didn't have a full face mask on playing football, bro. Like you can tell that Vegas didn't fuck shit up. Mike Tyson went in the ring. You didn't put your money on the other nigga, bro. You knew what was about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't think that politics gonna play a part in this one, bro. Like I think behind the scenes, politics is already the wheel is already turning and then turned. But as
To get
far
the fight.
as yeah, I think that all this all that politics shit that's out the window. It's too many eyes gonna be on this fight for them to pull that okie doke this time. You know, this fight is too
You say
big.
that shit. You
No,
say
one of
that
them
shit.
niggas gonna have to succeed. They
I
internet niggas
disagree.
too, so one of them gonna
No,
have to succeed if they lose. That's why I don't think they gonna allow no nigga signed up for that. No nigga gonna sign that contract out of these two niggas to take the fall.
I
Look,
agree. I agree on that. I agree on that.
you,
Now that's one thing I do agree. But with them two, they alphas, bro. Not gonna happen.
absolutely. That's why I say the fix ain't in this one. Like
It
no,
happened to
no.
get the fight on.
check it out. You say that shit. You say that shit. But you go a few years back, all eyes was on Triple G Canelo. And in that first fight, Triple G got robbed with that draw.
Yeah.
That was one of the worst draw robberies I've ever seen in my life. And all eyes were on it, and it didn't matter.
Well, this is a whole different thing too. You dealing with Canelo is a colossal. That dude is a mega star in and outside of the ring. So you already know it's big business with him. These fighters right here, bro, they really don't consider them big business. For one, it's a black against a black fighter. For two, these fellas right here is from the hood. They got too much at stake. They got pride. They got family. They got to go back home and take this L. They're not signing up for this.
I just thought about it. You said the hood. You know what the hood made me think of? You from New York, the Bronx. Where is Spence from?
I'm from Brooklyn. He from Long Island.
I mean, I'm in Brooklyn. My bad. Where is Spence from?
He from Long Island.
Yeah.
But it's still New York. Come on, man.
He don't. Listen, he don't claim us, bro.
No, he claims Texas. You right.
Right. He don't claim. Believe me, he don't claim us. And if you're not from Texas, he not fucking with you.
Hey Bill.
What up,
Man, you know RIP Crunk Jim, bro. They about to turn that mug to a field.
Where at? Where we was at?
Yeah, Crunk Jim, right up, man. Look, I didn't know the mug had went through as much traumas as it went through. They talking about because of the last fire, they got to tear it down.
It's been like
I did read about that. A couple days ago, I read about that.
Yeah, that's how I know that Floyd is a boxer and been a boxer for many years, because he ain't like coming down here or us going up there, because here we go with that dog fight thing.
Yeah, it's 150 in it.
So what are they doing with it? Are they rebuilding it?
No, hell no. No sponsors for it.
What?
We no sponsors for it.
That's what's fucked up about it. That's what's fucked up about it. You cannot believe that shit is happening.
And Tommy Hearns was in front of it when they was telling the story that they tearing it down. I guess he like, well, I didn't put so many steps in other stuff, and we ain't really trying to help each other. No way. What? I mean, niggas ain't fighting, so what are you gonna do with that? It'd be different if we had niggas still wanting to fight here. Niggas ain't fighting here, bro.
Not like back in the day.
We used to show up to that bitch 100 deep just because last week I heard your boy talking that shit. Come get in the ring.
40 cents for the trophies.
Who?
No, I'm just saying, in general, back in the day, we used to show up to that bit different hoods, 50, 60 deep. We heard your boy was talking shit. Hop in the ring.
Let's get it. Yeah.
See, I would have thought the funding would have been there with Sugar Hill, with all the money he's made with Texas.
All the money that made off Tyson Fury.
Yeah. Like that's crazy to me though. Like that's like
all of them, bro.
Like that's one of the main gyms you think of when you think of boxing. Over in Detroit.
Sugar Hill is yours, and I done heard that too many times. We got Crump, we got Blue Blades and Grand Rapids. That's where that nigga was from. The Den in Memphis. And I only know a couple gyms because I know other motherfuckers from different places that put on leathers.
Yeah, for sure. Hold on, I'm trying to find these odds, bro. See, I know they go short again tonight, right before the fight starts.
It was 150 the last time I looked at it.
Okay, so that yeah, because I think it was like 2-something yesterday when I seen it.
Yeah,
But I had did a show, Tony, and I told him like,
it just went down. Hey, it just went down again. Crawford instead of being a 150, he's a negative 135.
That's what I was telling him. I said the closer you get the fight time, the actual odds, that last one, that's really what it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's getting closer.
I like it. I think Bud like it too. I like being an underdog. I know Bud like being an underdog too. He talk like he like being the underdog. He talk like he got a point to prove, and that's what that's gonna make him fight when he feel like he got a point to prove.
They say they walking at 11 o'clock, y'all. So make sure y'all ain't getting no popcorn.
Let me tell you what the craziest thing
is. Hey, I'm trying to catch up with Paris right now, man. See what he's doing.
You in the city?
Yeah.
I'll be there Monday, bro. I was supposed to leave today, but I wasn't leaving today till this fight was over with. But I might leave tomorrow, but Monday at the latest.
And let me know when you get here, man. I got some shit that I want to try to put together. South Carolina recreational, bro.
Okay. You know I'm playing here, so yeah.
Is they recreational there too?
No, I'm in NC right now.
Oh, North Carolina. Okay. So shit, that's what I'm trying. I'll let you know when you touch in. We sit down and word for word it.
Facts.
Yeah. But man, I sure appreciate the invite, y'all. Keep an eye out for Chips of the Light. Dumb shit, man. I'm trying to put me together one of these joints too and talk about all the shit that's properly improper, bro.
Gotcha. Well, Goon, that's my guy, man. So we gonna be, you know what I mean, like.
Man, that's my mud brother, man.
Yeah. That's my guy.
River bro. We river rats.
Yeah.
Block
Yeah.
We come back when niggas used to run up on each other with chains and knives. Goddamn.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. My people, I got a lot of people there. They own some cleaners there and everything in Detroit. And my great uncle said that they used to swim across the Lake Huron.
Yeah, because you ain't about to jump in the river.
Right.
You rather go try to swim one of them lakes because that channel is not the one to try to tune into.
Yeah, he said they used to swim across Lake Huron. Right now, you jump in there, you die in the air.
Yeah, you gonna die in that motherfucker. Hey Tony, what you think about Nonito tonight? You think it's a swan song tonight, or you think he go pull this thing out?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I hope Santiago beats his ass, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Damn.
I'm gonna tell you why. Like I like Donaire. I've always liked Donaire. I think he's an amazing.
Stay me, bro. I appreciate the invite, man. I'm about to chop.
All right.
Nice talking to you.
Already, man. I appreciate the gag, man. Y'all, you know I like to chop up. It's good competition. At least it wasn't no Cowboy fans in here. You know what I'm saying? They like to cry.
Oh, girl, a Cowboy fan. God damn. Girl is a Cowboy fan, though.
But yeah, the reason why I want to see Donaire lose is because of his wife Rachel. She was talking all that shit about Anui being a cheat and coming up with all these fucking excuses. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Like, don't discredit this dude because he beat the shit out your husband twice.
Yup.
So
yeah,
I hope he gets finished tonight. I doubt he will. He'll probably beat Santiago, but I hope Santiago finishes him.
Damn. That face is bad.
I like that. Yeah, hey, that's what it is. It's Christmas, y'all.
I got some fish on right now, boys. I got enough for everybody, bro. Enough for 2 days. We gonna be on this motherfucker for 48 hours after Bud with us, bro. I got enough fish for everybody.
It's a marathon, man.
Even this guy that's getting ready to come in right now, I got enough for him too.
Yeah.
What up, my guy?
Knockout. Hey, Tony, I'm going to tell you now, since Knockout in here, I knew I was secure, and I said this yesterday. I said, I knew the minute that what's his name? Puffy James, the minute he denounced God in front of 100,000 people, I knew. I said, oh, yeah, he just jinxed the whole squad when he said he was praying to a statue in Asia. Y'all can handle the rest.
I mean, you already see the T-shirt. You know who's gonna win the fight.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Knockout got the
Knockout
T-shirt.
in this
Oh,
building. Shout out to Knockout 86.
he got the hat, the match. Oh, look at Knockout.
Are you gonna use that shirt to wash your car after tomorrow, bro? I'm just curious, bro. I'm just curious, bro. That shit is dead. You ain't going to the funeral? That shit is
You're
dead.
gonna be live more than 30 seconds after the fight, boy. That motherfucker, boy. Quit.
Knockout, where is you headed though? Where is you headed?
Oh shit, the wife is in the store right now. I'm finna go grab my wing stop, nigga, and I'm at the crib.
Okay.
To the church, right? You going to church first, right? You going to the church first, right?
I'll be live at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, bro.
Hey, Mary,
you know me on you at 9 too, my guy.
Hey, Knockout, Merry Christmas.
Huh?
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Earl Spence for giving us this gift of a fight, because we know Bud didn't want this shit. Shout out to Earl.
Shout out to him for crying too. I'm gonna get some Kleenex for him when he get that coin, man. I gave him everything you want, man.
Yeah, it's Christmas, man. It's Christmas. Like, this is it, man. This is it. I don't even know.
He gonna play that coin toss in that ring tonight, boy.
No, man, it's a wrap, man.
He looked real unfocused to me yesterday. He worried about a little coin that goes a 50-50
Hey,
chance.
Bud look real friendly. What happened to the mean Bud? The mean bug and shit. Why he shaking hands?
You about to see him tonight. You about to see him tonight.
Nah, whatever. That boy about to get stepped on. Y'all don't even know it. Y'all gonna see though.
Yeah, I mean, Earl gonna have to show us something different, bro. Like, he's gonna have to show us something.
All day, bro. I can't get
all he got to do is be the sharpest version of himself. He ain't got to do nothing different. Bud gonna have to make some adjustments.
That's all it takes. But he can do that against Porter.
Oh,
you still talking about Earl that didn't train, that was drinking and partying and shit. Y'all ain't getting that Earl.
Okay.
I ain't got no excuse for him. Y'all always do that. He got in the ring. He got in the ring.
Earl, bro.
Yeah, I ain't making no
what we getting this time?
Y'all not getting that Earl. Now he did that to Sean Porter without training properly and being dedicated to the sport, and he still whooped his ass. Now what y'all think? Fully dedicated, locked all the way in, nutritionist, strength and conditioning coach. What y'all think he about to do, bro?
Nothing.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
He gonna be the same Earl Spence that he always been for 29 fights.
All right.
That's it. He the same Earl. I don't see no difference.
Nah, that man was not the same against Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia, or Sean Porter.
Same social security number.
Nah, like you'll see, just like Bud ain't the same fighter he was. Just like Bud ain't the same fighter he was at 140 against Postal and them. With all that moving, he actually looked like he could fight from Orthodox. And nigga ain't the same either. Y'all gonna see, boy. Y'all gonna see that boy. That boy about to get ran through, bro.
Hey, Drake,
yeah,
so bad.
Yeah, they hoping. They
ain't no hoping. I know. I can see. I got eyes, bro.
Okay, all right, bro.
Eyes in this world.
All right.
Hey, man.
All right.
All my shit posted, bro. Every pick I done ever made, everything. That shit posted. We highly accurate around this way, boy.
Hey,
listen. Hey, when it comes
Monster
down
by
to
brutal
it,
knockout. My week been good. Monster by brutal knockout.
Hey, when it come down to it, you niggas got a 14% chance of being right, bro.
Okay.
Based on my record, y'all got a 14% chance.
What's the numbers for the Powerball? It's less than that. Somebody always win it though, right?
Yeah, all right.
Don't get big. Simple.
The Powerball, you got a better chance hitting the Powerball than Bud Crawford winning this motherfucking fight.
Yeah, you're right. Knockout, you're right. It's no way possible Bud can win. You're absolutely right. I'm gonna keep this saying. It's no way possible.
You don't see it. You don't see it now, bro. You don't see it now. But I'm gonna text you.
In 4 more hours, bro, we about to really see.
You don't see it now, but by round 4, round 5, I'm gonna be texting your ass. You gonna block me. Cause you gonna see it by round 4, round 5.
I don't think the real fight. Hold on, I don't think the real fight's gonna shift until around 8. I think in the 8th round, Terrence is gonna finally get caught by something big, He's going to think that he can outdog Spence, and he's going to get dog walked while doing it. And then he's going to get very apprehensive to go in. I think around the 8th round is where it's going to be the beginning of the end. I don't think Spence will knock him out, but I definitely got Spence by decision.
Nah, he gonna stop this boy, man.
I don't think he will.
He gonna stop him, bro. Watch.
I think they too tough, both of them.
Now I have to agree with knockout.
Bud
Somebody
ain't a
get
dog like
stopped.
that, bro. Like, listen, Tony. People gonna find out the difference between a bully and a dog. Bud is a bully that's pretending to be a dog. Y'all gonna see, bro. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna find out, bro.
Okay. So this ain't been the same Bud you done seen in press conferences and all that shit and talking shit to people. It's just different shit.
Yeah, he a bully. Like the nigga went from trying to play peacemaker, then he was tough, then he was laughing. Now he tough, then he laughing like, man, get your bipolar ass fuck up out of here, bro.
Hey, Drake, I told you.
Nigga don't know what he want to do. One minute he a killer.
Nothing. He'd have been scared. He going there talking shit. He ain't focused. You can't live with these niggas, bro. You cannot.
Man, listen, bro.
But 8-6, that's him in the ring, though.
Yeah.
Think about it. He righty, he lefty.
That up and down shit with a nigga that's consistent, that's not gonna stop, that's gonna stay level headed the whole time. And then when you see Derrick James coaching circles around Bo Mac ass, boy,
man, it ain't even.
Just watch, bro.
It ain't gonna be about no coaches.
I gotta call bullshit to that. Ain't nobody able to run a circle around Bo Mac. That shit's
man, you crazy as hell. You crazy as hell.
That shit like trying to run around the planet. Like you ain't circling that dude.
I don't think it's the coaches. I said this before, man. It's them. They got to get in there and they got to do their thing. They gotta execute their plan. They gotta lay their plan out. They gotta execute it. Then, so even though the trainer's gonna tell them different kind of advice, man, I just think it's on them. It's on them guys and muscle memory to get in there to be Earl Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford.
All their life, bro. The trainer's there to find out, like, to tell them in case they miss something. These dudes are E-level fighters.
Yeah.
Not B, not C. They both E-level fighters. So
Yeah, because you think about it. Who did Angelo Dundee say? You're blowing it, son. Who did he say that to? He didn't even give no advice. Ali. Oh, Leonard. See, he couldn't even give Leonard no advice because Leonard was who he was. All Angelo Dundee could say was, "You blowing it, son." Because fellas like this, man, Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford are special guys, man. You cannot really coach them. They are who they are. You know what I mean? Like, these guys are just born to do this. Mayweather.
Nah, man, I ain't hearing that, bro. I'm not hearing
AJ gotta do is just get in the ring, bro. He won.
I'm not hearing none of that. Coaches ain't important shit, bro. Not in a fight like this. I'm not hearing that. Y'all can miss me with
I didn't say they wasn't important.
I seen
Your
Jamel.
opinion ain't
I seen Jamel Charlo,
bro.
I seen Jamel Charlo. I seen
Our
Jamel
opinions are
Charlo
just
in 2 fights. I seen Jamel Charlo in 2 fights with Brian Castano, and he wasn't no better in the second fight. He didn't all of a sudden become a new fighter. The only thing he did differently in the second fight from the first fight was he listened to his fucking coach. So y'all can miss me.
Damn, you should be doing that anyway. But the thing is, bro, they are professional athletes, bro. If you ain't never got in there, you don't know what I'm talking about, bro. Like, it's shit that they know already, but the coach is there just to help out with other shit that they may miss while the fight going on that they didn't pick up on. But they've been doing this long enough to know what they're doing, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah. I think the coach is there to implement certain things, like Goon said. But far as them just giving out instructions, no, bro. They done went to training camps. They done worked on this. They done came out with a plan.
Listen,
no.
Y'all in the
hold on. I want to say this real quick. Even Floyd Mayweather Jr., when he went to his corner, listened to his dad, listened to his uncle for instructions. I don't care how knowledgeable you are. You can't see inside the ring what somebody can see outside the ring. You don't have that vantage point. So a coach is very vital to tell you what's going on.
Well,
let me tell y'all this, Drake and Goon. Let me tell y'all this, bro. Y'all are gonna be noticing things in the goddamn fight. Y'all gonna be like, damn, bro, do this, do that, do this. Then they gonna go to the corner, and Bo Mac ain't gonna be saying none of that shit.
Every fight, bro.
And at that point, y'all gonna be like, this nigga trash, bro.
Hey, right. This shit is weird, bro. Do we not do this in every fight we watch?
Yeah, we do it in every fight.
What the fuck he ain't doing that? Come on, bro. Don't be that guy, bro. Don't be that guy.
Yes,
Tony,
and guess what? The really good coaches, they'll be able to say the same shit and see the same shit you see, and you'll hear him say it in the corner. But in this case, watch what I tell y'all. Y'all gonna be saying shit that he should be doing, and he gonna go over to the corner, and Bo-Man gonna tell his ass, find your rhythm.
Again,
Y'all gonna be mad.
I'm gonna say this. It works
Y'all
the
gonna be
same way
mad.
EJ
Watch.
go in the corner, bro. It works the exact same way. You gonna be like, damn, why EJ ain't doing this? Why ain't doing that? So I'm trying to figure out what is it that you're trying to say, bro.
Because I know what I'm saying is I know for a fact, bro, that when EJ go to that corner, bro, Derek is gonna be giving him the right instructions. He ain't gonna say no stupid ass shit like find your rhythm.
Derek is so
fight
good,
harder.
like,
He's not gonna do that.
Marcus Brown out that fight. If he's just this good and he care about his fighters, why he didn't pull Marcus Brown?
Go listen to what he was telling Marcus Brown. He told Marcus Brown all the right shit, but Beterbiev is fucking Beterbiev for a reason, bro.
But
if Marcus Brown can't pull that off, you as being the head trainer and supposed to care about your fighter, you could have pulled a plug on that, bro.
Man, we don't quit around here.
Okay,
you're right. We ain't on that shit.
You're right.
I'm gonna say
we ain't on that.
I'm gonna say two things, fellas.
You gonna want Bo-Man to throw that shit in or watch?
I'm gonna say two things, fella, and I'm gonna get what Tone said because he brung up Mayweather. It's a lot of times where I seen Mayweather come to the corner, and I heard Roger say, "Box that motherfucker." You know what I'm saying? Like, so it ain't. He can't tell Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain things. They come in that ring with a plan, and they execute that plan. I just don't see every round instructions. You're doing good. Keep up the jab. That type of stuff. As far as them changing the play a game in the ninth inning, telling them, "Oh, you got to dance, you got to do this, you got to do." I don't see that happening, bro. It's all muscle memory, and it's what you know when you up to a fight of this magnitude right here. A coach can definitely.
What's the difference between Roger telling Floyd to box that motherfucker and Bo-Man telling his fighters to fight that motherfucker?
Nothing.
The same fucking thing. Literally the same.
Nothing. So that's what I'm saying, bro. It's these world-class athletes right here, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Usain Bolt got a coach. Do the coach tell him how to run? No. It's up to him once he get in that starting block and say, go. That speed is what it is. Same with Earl Spence. Man, how can Derrick James tell Earl Spence what to do when Earl Spence is a better fighter than Derrick James 4 times over?
You know, Knockout don't want this guy. He don't want this shit to happen.
Yeah, Tony. Then that question for you, Tony. How can James tell Earl Spence what to do? And Earl Spence is a 3-time world champion, bro. Oh damn! What the hell? Oh, okay. Well, hell. Yeah, I think so. I'll ask you then, Goon. That question.
Oh, fuck. I wasn't even looking. I was muted the whole time I was trying to talk. Gosh, damn. No wonder why. What I was saying is very easy. You got to understand something. What you're looking at is the mind. That's what a coach is the mind of boxing, okay? They're helping you mentally, okay? Just because that trainer, that coach was not good as you as a boxer doesn't mean they may not be more knowledgeable than you and not know all the right things to do where you don't. The difference in this is some people are more physically blessed than others. Earl Spence is clearly more physically blessed than Derrick James, but that doesn't mean that he's got the same IQ as Derrick James. So you can't really go off of this dude couldn't do that, so he's not good. Like you can't really do that.
Well, I mean, when we make comparisons, we can because now we comparing coaches. I'm giving you examples of like I said, Angelo Dundee told Sugar Ray Leonard, "You're blowing it, son." Then Roger Mayweather tells Floyd, "Box the motherfucker." Like that's what I'm saying. Like, what's the difference when they come to a certain level? And these two fighters right here, yeah, coming up the rankings, you get that input in between rounds from the coaches. That's detrimental for them to implement certain things per round. But once you get to this elite level right here, yeah, the coach is gonna say some things, but they're not as important as they are when you coming up through the rankings. You see
Hey,
what I'm saying?
Trick, and you want to know why?
Why?
Because a good coach is only going to give you about one or two things to talk about.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
You got a lot of these armchair analysts. They know this. They know these things, bro. Like most good great trainers, they don't give them a lot because they're only giving you things that you may be missing.
Let me tell you why I disagree. And I'm gonna give you a really good example. Okay.
Yeah.
Take a guy like Tyson Fury, right? Tyson Fury was known to be a finesse fighter, very big, very agile, does things that normally guys that size doesn't do. That's what made him great. Oh shit, I gotta go in a second. However, when he got with Sugar Hill turned him into a knockout monster. Because every person he's fought since doing Sugar Hill, he's knocked everybody out. So you have one of the most physically gifted, because he can sit around and drink beer just like Earl Spence. He can be fat, it don't matter, and he still wins all his fights. So the thing about it is, Sugar Hill leveled him up to a level that he could not do on his own by teaching him new things. Fury had been in the game for multiple years, but it didn't matter because he learned more. So what I'm saying is, you can always learn more. There's never a ceiling or after what you can learn.
But Tony, what you're saying is all outside the ring. We're talking about in a fight. We're not talking about what you learned in the gym, because we all know what you learn in the gym is going to be muscle memory when you get in that ring. You go in that ring with a plan. You go all through training camp with a plan, right? You call certain what do you call it? You call certain sparring partners in there because you have a certain plan to mimic that fighter that you facing, right? So when you go in that ring, you're going with a plan. It's up to that fighter to implicate and carry out that plan.
Listen to me, and I got to jump off. But listen to this real quick. When you're in the ring, and I said this earlier, hold on one second.
You know what I mean, Goon?
Like people think their opinion is factual.
Yeah, it's all about when you up.
I gotta go really fast, but let me get this off.
Go ahead.
So my example is this: when you play a video game first person, right? If you're playing a video game first person, you can't see as good as you can third person. Your coach is third person, so they're seeing everything from the outside looking in, so they can give you pointers and tips that you may not see while you're in the ring. So that's why they're very important. To have a guy who can actually see what's going on is very vital. But on that note, I got to jump off. Y'all have a good day.
Okay.
All right, man. Appreciate you, Tony.
Yeah, Goon. I just don't think that. I think that like sparring partners, that's what you got the sparring partners for. That's why you got training camp, because you developing a plan and you call certain sparring partners in there so that you can carry out your plan. You know, and then once you get in that ring, you have to carry that out. If you can't carry that out, then it's also a plan B and C, which you should have worked on during sparring. You see what I mean? That's why you have certain sparring people in there. I think once you get in that ring and you of this upper echelon that these two fighters on now, the trainer really he can implement certain things, but he really can't tell you nothing. It's really on you once you get to this level right here. Like Keyshawn Davis, they're coachable right now. Hey, I see you do this. Go in there and grab them and do this right here. Do this. You know, I can see that. But once you get to these levels, like a Roy Jones, like a Muhammad Ali, like a George Foreman, like a Sugar Ray Leonard, what can a coach really tell them? A Tommy Hearns, a Hagler. What can a coach really tell them that's gonna really help them in a fight? Either you got it or you don't when you get up there with these big guys right here.
I feel what they was trying to say, but they wasn't even trying to attempt to listen to what he was saying.
Right, because they was trying to put James on the pedestal at the same time.
Bingo, because okay, boom, yes, coach of the year twice and all that. Hell of a coach. I ain't taking nothing away from him. But my only issue with him, bro, come on, man. Marcus ain't had nothing that y'all seen it.
Right.
you know, he could have beat a couple of years off of that boy, man. You know what I'm saying? But these guys on that side don't never do no wrong. Record spotless, flawless. They make all the right decisions, even when they fuck up. Then if they don't look good, we can blame it on Fat Cam. He ain't focused. This ain't that. No, bro. Once you get in that ring, no excuses. One. I already know that for the night. Oh,
I agree, but we can't. And that's the thing, man. Like I peeped I peeped knockout, and I peeped what tone they was trying to uplift Derrick James, and I wasn't trying to take away from Derrick James. I'm just saying, once you get to this right here, it's those two fighters, bro. These two fighters right here gonna give all that they got. They gonna do everything that they've taught from the ground up ever since they put on their gloves up until now. This is this fight right here. You know, the coaches is there and they gonna see some things and they gonna probably implement something. But it's all about the training camps, and it's about how you train. Hello, and it's about who you train with, and it's about what you know when you get in that ring. That's it.
All things, man. Like, you know, they say all that stuff, and then we can turn around and say, you know, you can cheat workouts, you can't cheat boxing. Now we the worst motherfuckers in the world to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only because it's gonna put their guy in an unfavorable light. Steadily shitting on the nigga. That's our whole narrative. Too little, ain't nobody can't win, ain't no way possible. Boy, I can't wait. I wish this motherfucker they were walking right now. Oh, God.
Yeah, bro, but I just peeped it. I didn't want to say nothing. I didn't want to say that y'all trying to put Derrick James on the pedestal, but they was trying to say James at the same time that, you know, instead of saying, oh yeah, Drake, you know, you and Goon got a point, like, you know, it do come to a point like, what can Dundee tell Ali? You know, what can a Dundee tell Sugar Ray Leonard? What could, yeah, come on. You know, what could Roger, honestly, what could Roger tell Floyd? What I don't know who was even Ray Robinson, but who Sugar Ray Robinson? What can you tell?
It's a question that you can ask right here. Pick the Floyd fight and then just tell me what the trainer gave them that was so good that they don't win the fight. Any fight. Just
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's just certain things that you got to do, like
a novice or amateur or something like that, by all means, bro. But once these guys get to this class level like that, bro, they just see every style.
Yeah, it's on them. It's on them. You know what I mean? It's on them. Put it like this: Derrick James wouldn't have got Fighter of the Year if Earl Spence hadn't went out there and did what he had to do in that ring. Hello, it ain't the other way around.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, because without an Earl Spence, it wouldn't be no Derrick James. So I don't get their logic when they say that it's because of Derrick James. No, man, no.
It's a lot of hate with it, bro, because it would kill them for that boy from Omaha, Nebraska to beat from Texas, because that's their narrative.
They gonna die tonight. Then if it's gonna kill them, they gonna die
in Texas. Hey, Drake, everything big in Texas, but Texas been taking L's all week.
All week. Poor Texas. Big L's. Capital L's.
Throwing a party for y'all tonight, Texas.
Hey, man, they LL without the Cool J. But yeah, man, yeah. I just think that's just my personal opinion. To me, that's my personal, you know, like
my whole rocks is gonna come from Bud Win. Everything I said is always gonna be little man that couldn't. It was no way possible he could win. Like he's not even giving this guy in Vegas got him a favor. Bro, that ain't fandom. I don't know what it is.
Bruh, this nigga, but I can't wait, man. I'm not even gonna watch the prelims. Like I'm not even gonna watch them. I'm gonna tune in at 10:30. I'm gonna get, you know what I mean? I'm gonna see what. Yep. I'm gonna tune in at 10:30 to get my little mood in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not even gonna watch the prelims, man, because I don't care who fighting. Honestly, with you, I'm no fan of nothing that's got.
I'm definitely watching. I'm locked in, bro. I gotta have something to pass my time while I'm frying all this fish, bro. You pull up, I get plenty. I have plenty tonight.
Yeah, I got my alarm set for 10:30 on my phone, and yeah, I'm gonna tune in, man, and I'm a kick back, man, and give me a 2 liter, give my 2 liter rock and ride, and
No, you didn't say right.
I'll get my 2 liter rock and ride, bro, and order me a pizza, and hey, it is what it is, son. Like,
man, why eat pizza, bro? I got all this fish over here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's gonna be enough for everybody. You know, they say he's, I got a lot of those.
yeah. That's it, bro. That's it. Now
Look,
my
bro, let us go on and kill this thing right now. I'm gonna try to jump back on right before the fight
Yep.
starts. A few seconds before they come out and shit. You already know we doing 2 days straight on Bud win this month.
Hey man, that's it. Eyes red, everything. Hey, but right now though, hey, Errol Spence, mom spaghetti. I know you nervous.
Hey, bro, you only got one shot sometimes.
Hey, you're moving, you're grooving.
Gotta lose yourself in the moment.
Hey, mom spaghetti for you Spence fans out there.
Oh, man. Hey, look,
Hey
we
man,
can't get them to come out now. You know they ain't coming out when we win.
man. Hey, listen. Hey, and before we get off, Terrence Crawford, Boom Baye, Rumble, young man, Rumble.
Oh, you already know what that means. If y'all old school, you know what it is.
Yes, sir.
Right,
Okay,
man.
Goon. I'll check you out in a minute, brother.
We'll be back in a minute. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Yep, peace.